in game at least to keep us busy between
Yeah.
like the next
Well,
session. Why?
yeah, but now I have to talk to Monkey.
We are live. And
Devastating.
also, just so everyone knows, today is our 10th session.
Yay!
Woohoo!
I didn't even realize actually. That genuinely is surprising. I didn't realize how much I've been playing this one. I've been enjoying it a lot.
I think 10 is your 10 actually 10 TIN anniversary. So
Hmm.
Gone by so quickly, it feels like it's only been 3.
It's time flies, monkey, when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Alright. We were going through the addition processes of negotiating with the people
Oh yeah,
that
the
you wanted
different
on your ship.
shenanigans.
And you've made a yes and a no pile. The yes pile, we will start with the yes pile, and the first one that was for the interview was Manouche, who is either a sailor or a. Let me get my notes to be sure.
And the chef
Yeah,
was
he
the
can
other
be a boatswain, a sailor, or a cook.
one. Mhm.
And his price for an entire year worth of labor on your ship that he asked for was 50 gold pieces per year.
oh yeah, and he'd ask, excuse me, Manouche, I have a
Yes.
question. Is there any way to reduce or uh get rid of that particular fee if we were to do you a solid of some sort?
Well, if you can help me today with a problem, my good sir, then I would gladly work for you a full year for free. But it
And what
has
is
to be done today.
the problem?
Guildmaster Omid of the Food Guild has kicked me out for my foreign cooking. He now is holding a party with the guild sponsors, and he has cooked baklava. I want to get revenge on him and sneakily have someone sneak out his baklava with my baklava to prove that it is better or at least equal to what he made.
I see.
But
That
this has to be
is
the party is today, so there are no other options out there about that.
Does anyone else here have something that they would have to have done today?
Let's see. Everyone except no, Ishmael raises his hand and Shireen also raises her hand.
Good lord. Okay.
Shabam and Ali do not.
Okay. Ishmael, Shabim, what are the things you guys need done today?
Ishmael can only function as a sailor. Ishmael says, and he only costs 15 gold per year, by the way. He says,
if I afford him, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
my niece, my aunt was sick, and because of that, Child Protective Services have taken her away, and she is being transferred to another city to be in an orphanage there. I need help getting her back so she can return to my aunt, who is now cured but deemed unfit to raise children due to her prior disease.
Ooh, a tug on the heartstrings character.
Yeah. Even if, like, I'm gonna pay him 15 gold and help rescue his niece.
Percy starts walking back, having heard that.
Yeah. What was the other one? Just so we can make sure
Shireen.
who needs to be done today. Yes,
Yeah.
you, Shireen.
And her rate is 200 gold per year.
We
She
definitely need
says,
that one. Yeah.
well, I had I am supposed to have a final match of Disc to celebrate my retirement, but my former team has betrayed me, so I need a new team to play at least one exhibitionist round of Disc in
How
the
many
Great Arena.
how many people do you need in your team?
One game of Discs requires a minimum of 4 players.
So she needs 3 other players besides herself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh, hold on 1 second while me and my team discuss this. I think we should help all 3 of them,
Hmm?
but I think we may need to split up.
Yes, that seemed right. We can't deal with all 3 at once. I mean, together. I mean, we can deal with them separately, but not at once.
And Satir has seemed to have walked off away. I don't think she liked the company, and I look at Farouk. I mean Salman.
So probably had to do some faith thing in the middle of nowhere. Don't worry about it. But I can do our chef friends one probably with my abilities to sneak around pretty well. So I can take that job pretty easily. I'm not
Yes.
really good with kids of different species, so that would not be the second job, really wouldn't be my thing, and I have no fucking idea what the fuck disc is. So I'll be honest, I'm probably better off going with that first one. You guys can probably do the rest.
Well, so Xerxes might be actually really good dealing with the little girl and her
Yeah,
mother.
that's the
And
only one I have any interest in.
I would think that Amarosa also knows the laws of this land very well. So Amaros will go with Xerxes.
No, she will
Uh,
not.
please. She is
She
very
stays
good at this.
quiet.
Let's let the
And
athletes deal with it.
and Xerxes will look right at her. If you follow me and you open your mouth without being told to, I will sew it shut in your sleep.
Uh, well, I will say if she has advice for you, may she be able to give it to you without,
I
you
have
know.
no use of words from her mouth.
He will be
I
fine to
told
do it
you
himself.
I have no
Yep. Okay.
trust of you nobles.
I am not a noble. She was a noble. She is no longer a noble. But
I
okay.
am a noble. I am a high magistrate.
That is
Hmm.
okay.
I might have lost my lands, but no one can take away my title.
And GM, can I am being like stupidly loud about this argument, trying to, if there's anybody listening in on me or anything, I'm trying to make it known I am alone.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see. Interesting. Well, I would be good at any of the tasks.
Do you know anyone in the town?
I know my brother. He's here somewhere.
That. Oh,
Her
okay.
and her brother could be the disc team members.
Yeah,
Things could never
I,
go wrong.
I was thinking that the discontinued members would be me, Shamao, Gorak. I don't know how good a cat would be at grabbing a disc in midair and throwing it.
But either way, that kind of splits it up nicely. You help
Yes.
Jasmine, and I'll help the guy with the food, and he helps her
Alright.
with the niece.
Yeah.
Amaros can go with you to provide a distraction and talk to the.
I don't mind if she comes along, but being alone would probably be preferable in some cases.
Oh, Grimlock,
Okay then.
a word of advice from the last time I attempted to help a chef. Do not eat the food before it is presented.
Well, I am fine with not eating the food, despite how delicious his baklava was. I will hold back.
I will look at Gorak. It's like, yes, Gorak is definitely coming with us.
Yeah, he can't come along. I couldn't trust him with a plate of baklava.
I wouldn't trust him with a plate of beef jerky.
You can't trust him with anything that's vaguely edible.
And we're all saying this in front of Gorok. What does he have to say?
Yeah, alright.
Gorok burps.
He knows what he's like.
Amaros, you would be the team manager and help tend to our wounds and give us strategies if you have anything useful to say.
I love watching Disc.
Great. She says as she strokes her cat.
So
Excellent.
we got right. These are the teams, right?
Seems like
Minush
it.
and Grimlock, Ismail and Xerxes, and then Shireen, Mao, Aman, Hotep, Gorok, and Amarosa.
Grimlock will say, to the others who haven't yet been asked about their stuff, we will be back. It's just that, as you just heard, these need to be done today. So meet
Or
us
you
back
just paid
here.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back here either tomorrow or sometime today. Whatever you do, we'll find you eventually.
We had a full rest, or is this like still
No,
the day that
it
I
is
was there?
still the day. Still the
Oh,
day.
okay.
This is now it's basically late afternoon. I think 4 or 5 o'clock.
Would doing the interviews have constituted a short rest?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool.
So we didn't really do much, like, to be fair. Like, we were sitting there talking. It wasn't as if, like, we were doing strenuous activity.
This is
Uh,
this is a super metal interview. Answer the question. Answer it.
Answer it well.
What was your free heroic experience?
Oh, boy. What spell?
Give me your references.
I am definitely thinking about your answers and not having a nap.
Yes, I do have enhanced ability still left over, which is good.
Wow, that's really good rolls.
I'm gonna
Should be
roll
good.
for in which order I'm going to do the stories. 1, 2 is Grimlock. 3, 4 is Xerxes. 5, 6 is Shamao and Amonhotep, and then I'll go with the clock. Alright, we'll do Grimlock first. In the exact order that the things were given.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Alright, so I'll show you the map already, Grimlock.
Mhm.
This is where the food party is being stashed. On the tables, you can see the baklava that Guildmaster Omid made. And here on the sides are the 6 plates of baklava that Manouche made. You have to basically figure out how to swap them.
Okay. One thing I will do, I'm going to, before I come into the place, is cast enhance ability on dexterity. So Cat's Grace, I believe. Yeah, Cat's Grace.
Yes.
Because I assume a lot of possible sleight of hands or stealth will be required to swap a lot of plates around. So I will cast that using a spell slot. It rolls stuff, but it doesn't really matter because I'm not using that one. Just using the spell slot. Okay. And I also have another thing I can do before I enter this place. Oh, okay. I can actually do this one. Um, all right. If I use, well, it's like it's an ability I do have. It's like a variant rule one, which is the wild companion one, which I'm assuming actually Thing might be using all the time, which is the you can basically summon a familiar
Mm-hmm. Sure.
using one of my druid, one of my wild shape points.
All right.
I'm just saying these baklava, by the way, are they like in this room already, or are they like
They're like
in my bag?
outside, like Manouche is outside with like a cart where it's covered, and like he gives you the plate, like here you have one, next one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to keep going in and out grabbing. Okay, this is gonna be like this is like a cooking mama like game nearly for some reason. Okay. Uh, I will summon as my familiar. I believe I get to choose from like just any of the normal familiar ones, which I need to check that real quick. Sorry, I know this didn't know this was gonna be the quest. That's why I'm a little bit unprepared, but I will just find this real quick. It's probably gonna be like a rat because I want to distract people with rats because people get distracted by rats a lot. Um, do, do.
One thing that you do also notice is that at the party, Prince Kareem is present.
Oh,
He's one of the
interesting.
guests. Well, there are other nobles also guests.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's fair. Um, so what can I? Let me just check. I'm just checking what I can bring forth as creatures. So I can do. Yeah, I can do like a bat, a cat, a crab, a frog, hawk, a lizard, an octopus, an owl, a poisonous snake. Oh, poisonous snake could be good because that's definitely get to people's attention. Though it also would get killed pretty quick. And I think I'll bring a bat actually into existence specifically because I feel like a bat, like you can't not look at a bat because it's flapping around and you kind of have to take your eyes towards it because otherwise you're like, where the fuck's the bat? So I'm gonna summon a bat as my familiar. Do you have a token for it, or do you just want me to put like a random thing down for now?
A rat. Give me a sec.
A bat, not a rat.
Here you go.
Ah, yes, yes. Bats are good distractions, I think. So, Grimlock kind of like we'll like put like tell the bat to basically like come here and get in my bag, little batty boy. And just basically have it like instead of in the bag for a second, like in like a little pouch, so he's just not noticeable right as he enters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so so like he's gonna stay outside with the cart, and I have to bring the food in myself. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's banned from the guild, so if he goes in,
Oh
then
yeah,
the jig is
he
up
can't go in.
immediately. Yeah.
Oh, it's too bad I couldn't have like a random gorilla with me because that'd be really fun. So I don't know. I'm having like animal shenanigans in my head mostly at this point. But would I be able to like hide at least a tray of baklava in a bag?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll take at least one baklava tray into my bag for now, and he, and then I will enter the place first of all. 'Cause I need to make the entrance so that people don't get like suspicious of me.
It seems to be an open party to some extent.
I know,
So
just
you
that people might be like noticeable, you
yeah.
know, of things. But you didn't
Well,
want to like
there's not every time a lizard man just walks into
into a bar.
yeah.
Okay, I go inside and I take a look around to see obviously what the setup is. I kind of know what it is. And I will first go towards Prince Kareem. Like kind of making my way, not really doing anything with the tray just yet. Uh and having them with me. I'm going, "Oh, Prince Kareem! It is fortuitous to see you at such an event."
Ah, hello, Grimlock. It's been a couple of days.
It
How's it
has
going?
going very well, Prince. I heard about some food that was of interest, and I thought I would stop by and take a look.
That's the exact same reason I came here. The new Guildmaster Omid has been promoting, as he said, traditional Ambarakian baklava, the way your grandmother made it. So I was very curious, so I came over for a bite. Now you have far more intention than you had it intentionally, because all the minor nobles and commoners that are walking around
Yeah,
here
no,
are all
I might have
focused
made a
on the
mistake,
prince.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I may have made a mistake. Fuck it, I'm gonna roll with it. We're gonna fuck this party up if nothing else, and it's gonna be funny. I social consequences be damned. I'm gonna fuck this party somehow. But
Grimlock was like, yes, yes. I was just very curious. I'd heard some not so great things, though, about, his particular style of traditionalism.
and he kind of like gives air quotes.
I've heard a few people have been gotten rid of because of their talents being different than his.
Really? I'm sorry, I'm not really
Yeah,
educated when it comes to guild business. It's not really my forte.
that is fair. I understand.
What? And then I want at this point, because I think I could telepathically talk to the bat, can't I?
Yeah, you can. He can't reply
Yes,
back
I
telepathically,
can.
but
Yeah, yes. Yeah, but it just needs to know what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I was making sure, because otherwise it would look weird.
Yeah.
Like, bat now. Not exactly what I want to do. And
Oh
I'll
no!
just be like,
The-
yeah.
I was just gonna say, with familiars, you can communicate
yeah,
with
but
each other.
it's not a familiar.
That's part of the familiar skill.
Yeah, but it's not a familiar.
Well, no,
Oh.
I think he used the.
It is something identical, but
What does the spell actually do? When you use.
but you want the bat to do something.
Yeah. Yeah. So I basically just go like,
Bat, make a lot of noise. Just like, go and do something in a corner somewhere and bother somebody.
Goes out
just
of the
like
back.
just vaguely like go like he actually like he kind of like looks towards the guild master.
That guy.
Bother him and
Axe!
like
Make them look the other direction, Bat Boy.
Ah, what the fuck? What? As the like everyone gets the attention of the bat, and they lost attention from you. As the
Yeah, I will
guildmaster
switch-
gets basically circled and occasionally like bumped into by a bat.
whooped. Yeah, so I will quickly switch the closest baklava with
Alright.
the other baklava.
Go ahead, make a stealth check.
Stealth check. Okay, I do have advantage because I got my cool little thingamajiggers
Mm-hmm.
with my other thing. Oh, that's good.
That's a
That's good.
success.
19. I swap out this baklava and
Let's
I go,
see.
and then I I just tell the bat to like go and like roost somewhere. Like I tell it now to go like sit in a rafter just out of the way, because like like it's one of those things where like it's gone, but everybody's always still looking for that little flying bastard. Like it's when a fly or like
Yeah,
a
it
bee's
can
in a
make a
room, you always
stealth
have that
check.
weird. Yeah, I will make it make a stealth check. Sorry, do you have a stat block for that one? Because I don't actually know.
You can
Oh, there
click
it is.
and then
Yeah, find it. Doesn't have great stealth, but it can definitely try to hide itself. Let's see. 8. It's hide. Find somewhere to sit.
9. As like Guildmaster says, "Got that piece of vermin out of my party! It'll ruin the food! Come on, guys!" So like multiple people are now trying to get towards the bat to try and capture it and chase it away.
While they're chasing it away, I'm going like, Prince Scream, I will be back. I have to use the little lizard room to go back and get me another plate of baklava.
Was it a success?
Boy, it was. Now I need
Ah,
another.
here you go.
He's like, and then if they're still distracted, runs toward, like, doesn't run, but like casually walks up, swaps out another plate of baklava
Alright,
over this side.
Go
of
ahead
things.
and make another stealth check. That is also a
That's pretty good.
success.
Okay, and then because again, people are probably still trying. He's doing this as quick as he can. Like he's going in and out.
I'm
It's
gonna
like,
roll a
here's the
check
bat.
the bat. What is the bat doing now? Because now people are getting ready to like swap it.
It's kind of like one of those things where like it flies over to like a difficult part of the room to get to, like behind the bar, up
Alright.
on like a shelf.
Then
They
it
kind of like
can
because it
make
makes.
a acrobatics check for that. So the
Okay,
other
come
people
on.
try to.
Come on, Batty, get me my boy. Yes, I will just make another. It's just Dex for him.
12. Alright.
12.
Now the other people basically gonna start and try and stand on shelves to try and swap the bat. 15. They have the bat, but they are very distracted. So you have enough time to get another plate of baklava.
Could I take 2 plates of baklava? Could I hide 2 or just no?
Yes, but then the DC would be a lot higher.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, but like,
that'd be
I
at
know
your own risk.
Okay, I'll take 1 for now. I'm not gonna risk the baklava trade. It's going well so far.
Yeah.
I will go back and swap out the like. Actually, you know
Alright.
what I'll do this time because it's like, I will go actually to one of the farther baklavas just to kind of like because it's closer to the door. It's easier to get to. So I'm gonna try to get one of the further ones this time
Alright,
and
go
swap
ahead.
out this one.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Yes,
That is a success.
that advantage is so good. Okay, I do that.
And now they basically they caught the bat, and they're basically trying to bludgeon it to death. So that misses.
Grimlock's like. Grimlock's like, okay. He's like, good job, Batty. Keep dodging, and he keeps goes back to get another plate of baklava.
Alright.
Oh boy, he would.
So you got the
And
plates.
again, he'll do the same thing.
Alright, go and make another
He'll
stealth
go
check.
back over towards this one. Are they? Yeah. As long as they're still distracted, he's just gonna keep swapping baklava
Yeah.
like a dipshit.
That's another success.
Okay. I
And
he'll
now they're
move
gonna
back.
try and
Obviously,
attack it
something else after
again.
that.
That is another miss. Hitting the
It's
bat
even
seems
this
to be
poor
hard.
bat is like.
Well, I mean, it is actually dodging, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very hard to kill. To be fair, when you try to hit something that's like, even if you've caught it in your hand, it's still difficult to squeeze with little things. He will swap this baklava, the one like farthest away at this point.
Yes.
My bat distraction worked a lot better than I thought it would. This bat is going well.
Another success.
One more baklava.
Alright. And another attack on the bat. Yeah, this time they killed the bat.
Yeah, the bat's dead.
Yeah.
Grimlock will at least get the last plate of baklava on him, so that he has like, and like, do I have anything else I can use? Oh, I wish the plant growth was, or my way to awaken the pot was alive because it'd be kind of funny. He'd probably get killed, but it'd be funny. Let's see. So did he want me to swap? Like, if I did something else to get rid of the baklava, the other guy made, would that matter, or is it just like a
As
half?
long as they are eating his baklava and not the other guy's baklava, that's all good.
Okay. What other thing? Oh, Grimlock notices the fact that like the situation has turned into the bat's dead, so he looks back down again and like uses his ability again to now summon a poisonous snake and like has it wrap around his leg under his cloak. You come with me this time, little sneaky boy. Your brother was brave. You must be braver. And he will walk back this direction, get near this baklava, and then go to like, the little snake and go like, "Don't bite anybody, but go and like get near Prince Kareem." he's not gonna ask. He's not gonna to bite him, but just to get near Prince Kareem and like look threatening.
Alright. Let me snake.
I just need a moment at this point. The bat did its job well.
Tiny snake. Where is it? Poisonous snake. We'll use that instead.
Yeah. Just a little poisonous boy. Maybe Jesus, he looks so D&D. He probably does look. I probably summoned like a cobra-looking thing, you know, like something that would really easily be noticed as a poisonous snake, not some like, you know, coral snake or something like nobody would notice. But yeah, he basically like he kind of like gets his like he goes over to he gets basically here to like basically tells the snake, now
just be threatening. Go do the flare thing and go near the prince and distract everybody away from me for like a second.
And the snake may make a stealth check to try and like surprise people.
Okay, I open character sheet. He does have better stealth than the other one does, so let's see. Oh,
Oh,
that's Nick. That's Nick does a good job.
yeah,
Danger doesn't
it doesn't
go.
actually bite, but as it like climbs up and Prince Cream wants to sit down, it makes like a fake gesture that it wants to bite him in the balls. It's
Yeah,
like he is like
okay.
legitimately Prince Kareem is like terrified at that point, like snake. His bodyguard
Like,
Sheila is like, no, a snake.
yeah, you just see like Grimlock going like, "God, I'm so sorry, Prince Kareem," and he's like swapping out the last baklava. with
She
this-
basically Sheila as a response does a fifth level magic missile on the snake.
That's
So
enough of a distraction by itself. Yeah.
My prince! Go ahead, make a stealth check yourself.
Yeah.
And yes, you got the last. Guildmaster Omid. It seems you have not properly adhered to health and safety rules of Ambarak, and you have endangered His Royal Highness the Prince. Prince Kareem, we must leave this place for your own safety. Sheila, it's fine. Animals get in sometimes. You don't control that. No, when it comes to your safety, I outrank you. You know how that works. So Prince Kareem is getting dragged off by his bodyguards.
Oh, I will see you later, Prince.
Yeah, later. Enjoy the food. I'm sorry it's such a short meeting.
I will. I just saying, I've stacked all the baklava that I took outside. I'm gonna bring that to Gorok later, but so I'm keeping the
I
baklava for
like
somebody else to
Guildmaster
eat.
Omid is
But
so.
with my job done here, I will make.
Guildmaster Omid is like so
Yeah,
like,
sorry?
oh no, I lost my royal guest. Luckily all the other guests are here, but my party is ruined. I was like, everyone, we have lost royal prerogative, but that does not
Yeah, you
let
just see,
us
like, Grimlock
enjoy
take
this
a-
party. Enjoy the baklava. Like people take a bite. This is delicious. Yeah, this is great. Wow, and these new spices, this is great. And then Omid takes a bite from his what he thinks is his own baklava, and you see him looking so angry. Because he knows this is not his baklava.
Great baklava. You just see.
Some of them are
you
like,
just see
this is the
Grimlock eating
best
his
I've
own
ever
baklava.
had.
Like, this is good baklava. We got a good chef with this one.
Grimlock,
Hey,
as he walks
Omid!
out, sauntered out happy
Yeah.
enough to take the rest of the other baklava that wasn't this one with him.
And
Oh,
then
it
one
is,
of them is like,
Thing come in.
what a year, like, voices like, hey, Omid, I didn't think you'd liked using Pathican herbs, but in combination with your baklava, it is actually pretty great.
Yeah.
As you go out,
Grimlock's satisfied. He walks outside with his job done and goes to his new chef. Mm-hmm.
well done. Thank you very much, good friends.
It was a great success.
Yes. Now, I believe
Yeah, I also
your friends are all...
unintentionally got the prince to leave as well.
Mhm.
Didn't intend that part, but it worked out.
Oh, well,
Sorry?
well,
Oh, sorry, did you not hear what I was saying? Sorry, I don't know if I came through properly there.
partially. Well, all's forgiven.
Oh, sorry. I don't know, my mic would have been out of place.
Can you not hear us, or
Yes. Well, let's get out of here. I'm going to take the rest of this baklava back to.
Oh, sorry, can I?
yeah, we
Hmm?
can hear you.
Wait, am I getting? Oh, my sign's fucked up. That's why. Oh God. Wait, can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Or it's taking.
I can hear you completely fine.
I can
I
hear
think
you.
it's coming through really slowly though.
Ah, yeah.
Think it's from my part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ping's
because I think there's
crazy
a
high.
delay because I've been talking. It's my ping is currently like 1,000. Oh, it's going down.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no problem. My ping is also pretty high.
No, I was trying to see if he could hear me, but I think he's having a major delay and he can't hear.
You know, I can actually hear you guys if you can hear me, but at the same time, it must be delaying because our conversations are happening very lagged between what's going on with me and what you guys going on with you. Oh, there. I think it's fixed itself. Maybe.
Hello?
Yeah. Back
Yeah,
down
I think
now.
it.
Should be fine.
Yeah, no, I think it's back down. My ping was like up there to like 2,000 for a second there. Now it's down to 50.
Yeah, same here.
All I was saying was basically like, to him was basically like,
I didn't mean to, but I basically got him his royal ascent removed by the prince being maybe nearly threatened in the balls. It's all right.
basically what I was saying to him before.
Oh, do not worry. A little belly pun tumble never hurt anyone.
Mm. Well, either way, if you want to come along, we're gonna go. We can take this baklava back with. I know it's not probably as good as yours. Yours was delicious, but we'll take this and I'll give it to Gorok. He
I
doesn't care.
I hate wasting food, so yes. Let's feed it to your Gorok.
Yes, let's go.
I'll walk back towards that area. That's my,
Mm-hmm.
and you can continue on with the next bit.
Alright.
That was fun, actually. I quite like that. It was like a weird mini game. It's quite fun.
Then we have Xerxes and Ishmael. Gonna try and
So-
save his niece.
Before they took off, though, Xerxes would have, like, these buildings that are over here, he would have excused himself for, like, 5 minutes. And you
Mhm.
know how somebody that's been on that border of a panic attack for days, when it finally hits them, like, that overflow of emotion to get a point across to what he thinks, because he's paranoid now, you know? That's why he's being overly boisterous about everything. He just slumps and he finally feels his size in the world. Like, there are tears. He's just his head in his hands because he, for once, remembers I'm doing this alone. And there's so much overwhelming. The recent find out about his, what he refers to as his cousin, his uncle's son, being gone in Asherah, his lack of lineage and everything, and it's just hitting him for a few minutes before he regains his composure and will make his way back over.
Ishmael says, "Are you ready?"
Yeah, so it's your niece that's
Yes.
being. Okay.
Or cousin.
I may actually be of your cousin. I may be of more use with this than. Unless you would prefer to do some of the talking, I can support you in that. This is your thing after all.
I'm not exactly known as a do-gooder in the city. I had a good reputation.
Do I know Ismail then?
You
If
can
they
make
have any
you
bit
can
of
make a
reputation?
history check.
Okay. Are we opposite ends of the spectrum here?
Do there is a history check first, and you'll see. All right. With a 21, you've heard of Ishmael before. Troubled youth. almost became basically a career pickpocket criminal, but was caught and when they wanted to cut off his hand, basically one of the higher rankings took pity on him as he knew his poor situation and warned him that if this happens again, he'd lose more than a hand next time.
Okay, so a very,
And he's
very
been
similar
trying to become
situation.
better, but to mixed results.
Okay. So he had a similar upbringing of having to live on the streets that I did.
Mhm.
So, all right. So, does he know? Are they immediately taking her? Is this going to be a?
They're
I'd
he
hate to be
knows they're
considered child.
basically at a she's being held at a orphanage just outside of the city wall, so the other side of the
Does
city
she?
wall.
Does
And
she know you?
Ismail says yes, she knows me.
Okay. If I can get her to you, you can get her further. That'll help. If I have to sneak her out.
Yeah.
Do you have a family picture of her or anything that I can get an image of her?
No, not really.
Um, it'd be a lot easier if I could. I'm sure I'll see her once we get there, so that'll help. And I assume you, growing up on the streets, you can move about unseen if you have to.
Yes, I have some training being a bit stealthy.
And then I will, because I know not. Actually, would I know the common folk like him? How do they feel about magic? I
In
know my people are
Umbarak,
okay with it.
people are completely okay with magic.
Okay. Are you okay with me using a bit of my street magic to help you blend in a little better?
Sure, no problem.
I will
Just don't
upcast
I
enhanceable.
don't want people harmed.
Hey, you are talking to the king of nobody gets hurt. Um, I will upcast uh enhanceability. I will give him Cat's Grace and myself Eagle's Splendor, because according to it, I can do two different choices if I choose two different people.
Mm-hmm.
So I am concentrating. So he's going to feel a bit more agile. I think all it gives him is advantage there.
Yep.
Different ones do different abilities. It's weird. So I will give him that. I will enhance my ability. I guess we'll make our way in that direction.
Yes.
And just
Traveling
out
to
of
the
my
outside of the
knowledge,
wall goes quite easily, although it is quite late when you arrive
yeah.
there, because it's like what's no, it's early evening, so 7 o'clock when you get there.
Okay, so most likely they've already had their evening meal of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
All right. From where we are at outside, can we get any eyesight on anybody at all?
There are there, but you do notice that there are there's light inside the building because it's already dark. And what you've
Yeah.
noticed is that the orphanage is being run by Ahura priests, which is the Ahura are the main religion in Umbarak, the city.
Okay. May I ask, because like I'm still figuring out stuff about my particular religion, how are they opposed to the worshippers of Heka, goddess of magic?
They have no problems with other 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 gods, as long as they are not chaotic aligned gods.
Okay.
So they
We're
are
good
the
then.
Ahura are one of balance. So gods that are considered neutral or lawful are seen as allies of the balance, whereas gods that are chaotic are seen as bad gods. Doesn't matter what type, like chaotic good, chaotic evil, both are seen as undesirable, whereas lawful and neutral is seen as desirable.
Okay, makes sense. All right. I've never been to this building before. Would you have any idea from your past experiences here, if any, Ismail, of where she may be kept at? Because and now I need you, before we do this, I need you to be 100% honest with me. Does this little girl want to go back to where she was taken from?
Well, I don't know. The thing is, I was away when she was taken. I've never been here myself either. I'm not allowed here, and my aunt
Okay.
isn't allowed here either. But
Okay.
I know how sad my aunt was about losing her daughter, and
Right.
and she raised me, helped me in my troubled past, and
And your aunt is a good woman?
yes, and now I need something to help her.
Okay. And Xerxes is wanting to see the best in everybody, so I will not insight check that or anything. He will assume all good intentions just because of how Xerxes is, if that makes sense with you, GM.
Hmm.
Xerxes only wants the best for everybody, so he would have no reason to doubt this. All right, but God forbid if I get to her and she says, and I can tell she's not being controlled or anything, but if this is the 100% place she thinks she is best and absolutely wants to be, I'm not going to physically force her, but if she's under some kind of magic, maybe we can do something. I'm just trying to hit all the possibilities here, Ismail. We've both been through similar situations. The military helped you, or whoever it was helped you. My uncles helped me. These people may be helping her, but I do want the best for your aunt. Let's see what we can do. But I also understand this could be something good for her.
Hmm.
Um, so is there like any? I know it's like this is an orphanage, right? Or is
Hmm.
this like a halfway home? Okay,
This is an
I couldn't tell
orphanage.
by the building of it with the church in the center of it. I wasn't sure because like here in Missouri, our what orphanages we've had before were like separate from any religious institution,
Yeah, and
so
basically the
I wasn't sure.
Ahura, the religious institute of the city, takes care of orphans or
Okay, so
children
I'm
that have
actually
been
going.
removed from custody of their parents.
So I will actually, for the first time, like I will prestidigitate myself and make my own clothes look clean instead of just disguising my clothes. I'll actually make myself look a little bit cleaner. Pull out my holy symbol to hang a little bit more visible, so I look more like a traveling, not necessarily holy man, but speaker of some sort. And I'll make my way up. If Ismail wants to, if you want to stay within range of the front door, your past may still haunt you. I'm not sure, but I can relay messages to you through my magic. You can send stuff back to me once I do that, and let me know if you see her.
All right, I will hide in these bushes for now.
We will have to work as a team if you don't mind.
He nods as he
All
hides
right.
in these bushes
Let
here.
me look how long an ability I have last PM real quick, if that's okay.
Sure.
Before he hides, look how long an ability I have last. Because I've never used any of this
Sorry,
stuff.
I didn't hear
So
you.
I mainly rely on dumb luck.
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I said I mainly rely on dumb luck, so I'm looking up. I'm looking up how long one of my channel divinity abilities lasts.
All right. No problem. Go ahead and
No,
check.
that's not channel divinity. I don't. I think this will take more than 10 minutes, so I won't do it. Yeah, I think we're delaying again.
Discord is not treating us well.
No, it is not. Is it coming through any faster now?
I can hear you, but not sure you guys can hear
Okay.
me all right.
I don't want anything.
So I think I can hear
Alright.
you guys fine. But I think when I talk, you guys get a massive delay.
I'm not sure how much of a delay we're getting on my side. I try to respond as soon as you say something, if that's helping any. I will try to reset Discord as well and see if it helps on my end. Alright, I reset Discord, so let's see. I'm not getting hardly anything at all now.
Hmm.
I could kind of hear a little bit from you there, Mao. Mao, I could hear a little bit from you before you
Yeah, I'm at
disconnected.
around 1,000.
If you do like, if you do add it all to like a call, it usually works better because the server's usually the issue.
Alright, I'm gonna try and just call each. I'm gonna go off of the thing then and just call each of you individually and have you join in. Hello, can you hear me better now? Hello, can you hear me better now?
I can indeed.
Alright, now I have to figure out how to add people to a call.
Yeah.
let's see. Because I only do this one-on-one normally.
Yeah, I don't know how to group call. This is new uncharted territory.
Yes, same for me. Let's see. Discord, how to group call. As mentioned previously, getting a group call going is pretty simple. Open desired group DM and follow the previous steps, and click on the icon and blah 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 blah. Because I first was with Xerxes on, and then I called you, and then I wasn't on Xerxes anymore. Because I'm just gonna try this and see what happens. Maybe we'll disconnect together.
Probably. Hello.
Hello. Still haven't figured out how to do a group call.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah. Oh.
I found a tutorial of 40 seconds, so I'm gonna check that.
Work gets hard. Switch to Smart.
Start by opening the DM where the voice call is being hosted. Click on the person icon at the top. Scroll or search for the name of the user you want to add to the call. Check the box to the right of their name. You can select multiple users if you'd like. Choose to add or create group DM. All the new users will now be added to the call. On the person voice opening the DM. Start by opening the DM where the voice call is being hosted. Click on the person icon at the top. Scroll or search for the name of the user you want to add to the call. Check the box to the right of their name. You can select multiple users if you'd like. Choose to add or create group DM. All the new users will now be added to.
So, in a tutorial they say a specific button to add people, but It doesn't even show up in my
Yeah, I'm looking everywhere for a button and I can't find any
Yeah,
button.
it's supposed to be like a person, a single person, and then with a plus. But you have one to add friends,
Yeah.
and then another one to like.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. That's not it.
Maybe it's
Oh,
only for paid Discord people or something.
maybe. Uh, there's a little plus next to the direct message on the list. Maybe there? I don't know.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, you got it working eventually.
Yeah.
It looks like it's almost working.
Yeah, I know how to get it working. The issue is I didn't have anybody added, and I was having to add everybody, and it was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I have to add everybody. And then that's why like everybody got a friend request there because it was like
Yeah.
need to add everybody, add them to a call, and it took a second to get that done.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, I
the
was wondering
problem.
why I suddenly got so many friend requests because I like have 0 on Discord. I was like,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought I was hoping I could just add you guys crew in the same server, but because of that, I was like I had to go. I didn't realize that originally. I was like, why can't I find their names? And it's like, oh fuck, I gotta add them. And then this call literally happened as Monkey added me, which would have been the time I would have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds. Hopefully this will help. We'll see.
I
It should do
never.
because basically the difference between what happens when you're on a server and when you're in these calls is that the servers run off the Discord servers, where these are run off your computer, which means they don't get disrupted by the Discord's, like if Discord's getting DDoS or something like that, it doesn't DDoS your personal computer, so your personal computer can still host just fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the idea anyway.
Ah.
I've used the trick quite a few times to get around the issue with Discord.
Yeah.
Alright.
Intriguing.
And hopefully next time we can solve this way a lot quicker.
Yeah. Well, just keep the call and nobody leave it, and next time we can just call the call again.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right, but I will be back because I'm gonna go to the toilet. You guys continue doing the memes and
Xerxes.
stuff.
Where did we leave off after that interruption?
I was checking one of my several class abilities to see if it would be of any use, and it only lasts 10 minutes, so I won't worry about using it. So instead, I will just make myself look nice and clean. And does it look like there's like a chain or a door knocker or anything?
There's a little rope that you can pull to have a bell go off.
Okay. So I'll stretch and pull it.
After a while, the door opens and a older woman, clearly a priest of the Ahura,
Now,
opens
is
the door.
Ahura the name of the god?
Yeah, it's basically
Okay.
so the it's a name of the pantheon. It's basically say it multiple god. It's one god with multiple personalities.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, let's see,
Just for roleplay reasons, could I make a religion check, please, to see
Sure.
how much I may or may not know about it?
It'd be a low DC because it's the main religion of the city.
Okay. I'm
So
not
you could
trained
do
in
it. Yeah, you
religion.
could do it, but
Nope. That's great. Being as my uncles worshipped the old gods and I have Hecka, maybe I was just never introduced to it.
like the entire,
I didn't pay attention.
like 95% of the people in the city worship that, but Yeah, no idea.
I just never paid attention.
hmm
There were more pressing needs than I see religion as an answer to a means than like a higher calling. So maybe that makes sense.
hmm
Um, am I looking at a man, woman, indeterminate?
Oh, woman, older woman.
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. I apologize for the late delay. My name is Xerxes. I hate the term do-gooder, but I'm a local person. I don't know if you've heard of me. I
Yes, I have
tend to
heard
go.
of you.
Oh, oh, I tend to go to places like this. I was actually raised in a similar establishment, not like as massive as this one, but by my uncles, who taught me a bit of religion, not as extravagant as yours, of course, but enough to keep the soul clean. I tend to go about making donations as needed by the public and to help out where I can. And I felt bad having heard about your establishment and that I had never actually made an effort here. I was wondering.
Well, following your reputation, we are partially paid by the rich who donate to us. So it's not something necessarily that we need your patronage.
Oh, so a donation wouldn't help you all. Then I do apologize.
No worries. No, we have no financial needs as of now.
Oh. Are you all open to the public? I've never, and he's doing that thing. You know how when somebody comes to your house that's never been there before, but they do the lean to look in, like the nosy neighbor thing?
hmm
I'm kind of half doing that, but I assume even though she's older, she's taller than me, isn't she?
Oh yeah, probably.
So I'm doing the nosy neighbor lean in thing. I've
She's
never
basically
been here.
5'4".
Oh, so she's got me by a couple feet. I've never been here before, and as I kind of lean in, I'm looking around. Do I see any little girls?
Um, go ahead, make a perception check.
Okay. Is she in my way where I'd have disadvantage or anything? I want to be fair to you.
You can just make a perception check.
Okay. I'm the only player that will argue that I get disadvantage. 17.
From your look of what you can see, you're fairly confident that there are no little girls in your sight. What you do see is that some of the boys that you can see are praying currently.
Okay.
Well, this is not no, we are not open to the public. Many of the
Well, it's
children
both.
here have been traumatized and have had a very bad upbringing, and we do not want, and this is a place for healing and curing the things that happen to them. We do not want people to just come here and make things worse.
I understand. So I will then assume that an offer to speak with your younger folk, as though I've lived on the streets almost 90% of my life, I am still, and he kind of looks at himself, young. I was going to offer to give a similar point of view to some of them, but I will not I will not keep you any further.
Alright, then I shall close the door now.
Okay.
Have a good day.
They are on lockdown. I say to the bush.
How do we deal with it then?
Best I can guess is you start one direction, I'll start the other, and we'll look in windows and see what we can find. I can try to ping you. If you hear my voice in your head, don't freak out.
Alright.
Let me look through my gear here real quick, see if there's anything I can give you that'll help. Uh, Nope. I thought I'd have something that would maybe help him. Just if you come across her, it looks like they're on major lockdown. They're treating this place as also a place for full healing and whatnot. For her to have been put here, do you know what happened to her to cause such a
My aunt
necessity?
was sick. She was
Okay, you said
unable to
that.
take care of her. While I was away, I was gathering money for medicine, and in that time, social services thought that my aunt was unfit to raise her daughter.
All right.
That's why they took her away.
And then they said they get paid by the government, so they probably get paid so much per child they take in.
Hmm.
Conspiracy theory, Xerxes is going off in his head. So yeah, I guess I will start towards and looking at the map here, like towards the right, which I'll head that direction, like this way, if I may.
Alright.
Looking for windows. If he wants to head the other, and I'll tell him that we need to try to keep as quiet as we possibly can. And my spell has a somewhat limited range, but I'll try to ping you and let you know what's going on. You'll only be able to message me back once you hear from me, unless you have spells of your own.
Alright.
From what I can see on the map, there aren't any actual windows.
As far as I can see, no, there are some. But they're
Okay.
like hard to spot because of low duration, but think here. Like this would be a
Okay.
window as an example. No, it's not. You're right. There's no windows.
I came up with my plan, and then I'm like, oh, there aren't windows.
It's a wooden building, but no windows.
Then, from what it looks like, I'm just going to be making the rounds until I get to the back door, it looks like. What is this here, may I ask? Is that like a picket fence or something, or?
Can you ping it again?
Far upper right.
Yeah, that's a fence.
Okay. How's my midget self gonna get over that? So, is there an easy way around that fence, or am I thinking like Xerxes? Am I just gonna resort to the easiest possible method and use magic?
You see it is closed off from this side.
Okay, but I can see through it.
No, like, because it's a tight fence, so,
Okay.
because you're small, you can't also look over it. Like,
Okay.
if you were normal sized, you could have easily climb over that fence if you wanted to.
Okay.
But you're
Can I
tiny.
see under it or anything?
No, it's closed off.
Okay. It looks like I'm gonna have to go all the way back around the other route because I don't know if there's a fence on the other side. So I will send a message. He may be out of my 120-foot range, but I will check. Oh yeah, he's out by a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
But I do send the message. Testing. I can't get through over here. I'm going to keep trying. And then, assuming there's no response, I'll start back the other direction.
Alright.
And I'm going to be, like, hustling, knowing that my spell duration only lasts so long.
Mm-hmm. About an hour, right? Because it was enhanced ability.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you come back, you see from the other side that where Ismail went over, there's also that exact same fence. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. It's just I couldn't say anything because there was a whole other conversation going on.
Yeah, I just muted Tariq for that.
Okay.
No, I'll mute him when this is over. I think he forgot to
Okay.
press the mute button.
So it looks like Ismail went over this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I? I'm probably gonna fall on my butt. Can I get up the tree far enough to see over it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I will Misty step over.
Whoosh.
That's all I needed was visible.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be my Fate touched use of it for the day. And then I'm going to keep up. Would you say that like 30 or 40 minutes of my duration is gone? I want to be fair to you.
No, more like 10 minutes.
Okay, okay.
I assume you started casting it when you arrived at the
Yeah.
yeah.
Right as we got to where like, okay, let's do this, and I would have cast it. So, and you said he had went stealthy, so I definitely
Yeah.
can't see him.
I'll do a new one. Let's see. Oh, wrong click, but it's the same modifier, so 23.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good. He's beat my passive.
Yeah.
So I will cast message. I went around the other direction and couldn't find a way in or any windows. I'm headed to the back door now.
I'm right next to the back door.
Oh shit!
As he like shows up here.
You are good. I've been looking to hire somebody that could be pretty stealthy.
Well,
You may
I
end up with
actually,
more work
well,
than you're thinking about.
I actually don't want to do that type of stuff anymore. I want to be a sailor.
Okay, all right. I was looking for somebody to watch my back, but all right. Okay, the spell that I have up on you, I may have to drop it to put myself where I can get in and look around.
Mm-hmm.
Or I've got a very limited amount of my stronger magics left that I could turn us both invisible. I understand you wanted our help with this, but this is also your thing, man. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
As much as I
Well,
like to poke and prod the others,
should I
this
try
is
opening the
teamwork.
door first?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye out because you're probably much better if it happens to be locked.
Alright. Then he will try and open it. It's locked, so he will pull out his thief tools.
Okay, does he have some? If not, I have some.
Yeah. Yeah, he has thief tools.
Alright.
And he will attempt to open it. And he
Oh,
opens it
dude.
without any problems.
This is some narrative storytelling about his past.
Well, he was a thief.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
He's
loving
trying to
this,
quit
man.
with it. That's why he wants to go on you guys' boat.
I think I found my new best friend. Sorry, Satira. So, without being me casting invisibility or anything, he heads in.
Yeah, very carefully, because he still has advantage on your on stealth checks
Yeah,
because of
and enhance ability stays as whatever I can. If I want to change its effect on me, I have to recast it. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. I thought so, but I've had some GMs run it different. I like this version better. Instead of, oh, I need this, and change it back and forth. So I will keep behind. I'm not stealthy. So I will stay behind and just keeping an eye on him. And as soon as he thinks he sees her or needs my help with something, I will jump in and do what I can.
He stops as he goes in and points at the room to his side. From your location, that would be the room to his right.
Yeah.
And tries to gesture with his hands, where it's like points, does low, makes his hand low, points inside the room.
Okay. So is he effectively using Thieves' Cant? Or is
Yeah,
he just
basically,
signaling?
yeah, he's using Thieves' Cant to try to make clear.
Okay.
Do you speak Thieves' Cant?
I don't think so. We had originally, long time ago, talked about it. I do not. Never mind.
Alright, yeah, that is what he's trying to do, basically. He's saying
Okay.
in thief scan something as he's pointing towards
Okay.
inside the room.
I mean, he's also using some basic street signals, so I'll get the idea that there's at least something of interest, whether it's a small person or a dog. It's something small in there. I will step back enough where I can still see him and cast message. Can you see anyone else in there with her? You can just raise up fingers. I can see you, but I think I have an idea.
He replies back with a message. She's in there, but one of the priests is teaching her, so we need a distraction to get her
Can you
out.
tell which? Can you tell which priest it is?
Not the
Does
same
the
one
voice
we
sound
saw.
similar? It's not the same one?
hmm
Good. And I'm going to cast Disguise Self. And
Oh.
make myself look... I can't look identical to her because I can only go a foot taller than myself.
hmm
But I'm going to... And this is going to sound wonderfully racist, but the most mundane human, like average everything, but I'm only 4'1", so I'm going to be a little old man, kind of hunkered in the vestments,
hmm
and kind of take one of those deep breaths.
Yeah.
And turn to him before I go in. Is once we get her out of here, you get out. I will come meet you,
Alright.
and then I will. Sorry if that was too loud on anybody. I didn't have anything else to knock on. Pardon me. Hello?
Come in. We are quite a bit busy here.
Hello. I can't hear you. Hello.
Hello. That's the priestess.
Hello.
Who are you?
Gregory? Do I get eyes on the girl?
Yeah. She's also a bit surprised as she turns around. She seems to be making homework.
Am I? And I'm going to attempt to give, that senile, distant stare?
hmm
I'm giving that. Just, where am I?
You are at the orphanage of the Ahura.
You're Gregory?
No, I'm not Gregory. Anahita. Go finish up work. I need to, Sir, would you follow me? Where did you came from? How did you get in here? Come on, follow me, sir.
Alright, and then I'm going to can I wave behind me? Just do one of
Yeah.
those hands. Go, 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 go. You have such a nice house, Gregory.
Zoom. This is not my house. This is an orphanage, sir. But it
you
is
must
very
have a lot of
nice.
kids. Wow.
As other the original.
Okay, that's killing my voice.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead, stop it.
you guys get to witness old man Xerxes.
It's good. I enjoyed it very much.
Hey, is this that woman that was at the older woman that was at the door
Yeah.
earlier?
Yeah, that's she approaches. What is this? This man, he came in through the back door. Or some other way.
I found these clothes, and Gregory's. Gregory! And I'm going to start wandering.
Sir. Both the women
Get
grab
your
your
hands
arm.
off me. You're not Gregory.
No, we are not, but you're not supposed to be here.
Can I look back in here and see that there's There's no one.
Yes, you can clearly see that the spot that Ishmael was on was gone.
All right, so I'm going to look towards the main room where all the kids are.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a young boy there? I don't need
Lots
it
of
necessarily.
long boys are in this room.
And just, I mean, I can do deception or whatever. I'm trying to get them to look away from me to the kids. And I would like to, if I could. I don't want to cross the threshold. It's one
Go
of
ahead
those
and make
like
a performance check.
absolutely. And I have advantage on all charisma checks. Yeah, I'm not trained in performance, but let's see.
Well, that's good enough. They start yeah.
Oh boy!
Huh?
Do they turn and look?
Yeah.
I cast invisibility.
Where did he go? What happened? Start running to other room.
Yeah.
Go into there and yeah. Where did Anita go? Anita!
I just kidnapped a kid.
As the and Ismail gestures you that he's around the corner here.
All right, I will, because if I cast message, because I'm invisible.
Yeah. Then the message would be gone. Oh wait, Ismail
Okay,
wouldn't be able to see. You wouldn't be able to see Ismail. But
I want to run across this puddle enough where he'll see.
Yeah.
Footprints. And then I will say, and I guess we've been speaking Hybarachian.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right. Get her safe. I will meet you back at the Hurricane's Rest.
All right.
Get some food in her.
Ishmael climbs across the fence without any problems and helps Anita get over it as he gives her a hand and lifts her up, puts her down to the other side. Let's get out of here. Your mom missed you so much. Yes.
Okay, so the girl is being positive about this. I noticed she didn't argue with him, but she's ready to go. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to go around the other direction. And use because that used invisibility. Let me properly decrease my spell slots, so that was another level 2 to do that. And he no longer has Cat's Grace, just so you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but now they're just banking it over back to his aunt's house to leave her there.
Okay.
And then he's
And then we'll just try to get back to our generalized meeting place. We didn't agree on one earlier, but Xerxes is going to assume it's at the Hurricane's Rest.
Mm-hmm.
And if I may, on the way back, I'll let the other people handle their stuff. I've taken up too much time, but I want to stop by my uncle's jewelry shop.
All right, no
on the
problem.
way back.
Yeah, you could just visit it.
Yeah, I want to stop and
At this
see
time,
him
it is closed for customers, but your uncle is still there cleaning up.
Okay. I wasn't sure. And is this my dwarven uncle, Dalen? Okay, the one that was the leader of the crew. I thought so, which was a huge surprise on me, and I love it. So I will come to the back door as before. He's the hill dwarf that taught me, and I will. Uncle Dalen, you around?
Yeah, just finishing up, cleaning up.
Mind if I come in? I could use some advice.
Sure, come in.
All right. Unlike usual, he actually knocked because he's trying to be respectful. Hey, I'm letting things process. Is your son really in Asherah?
It's the last time I spotted him there, or what was heard from him. He was he volunteered as a soldier. Then he went there to repel the giants, and in the process, he disappeared there.
Well, I've had a lot of. I told you that there were people trying to get me to go. and this is probably. I know I'm not as smart as you or Uncle Janice or any of the rest, but do you all know, before you found me by by where I live now, by the alchemist shop, where did I come from? Is it d- d- I've never seen anyone. I mean, I've seen halflings and gnomes, and dwarves like yourself, but they're not me. Is it stupid that I'm starting to get curious? And like he's
No, no,
visibly
it is not stupid. We all wonder where we came from once, and you have more questions than most.
But
But
no, this is home. You're my uncle. The rest, I mean, they've all went about their business, but these these people need me. But I guess I'm also saying I finally found some people that, other than you all, that I somewhat trust. I wouldn't mind you to eventually at least meet one of them. I know you're not a huge fan of new people, but I really think you'd like her.
like when you say her, his eyes pucker up.
There's an immediate like that teenager thing of who.
So who is this Xerxes?
No, not like that, Uncle. You know I have no interest in anything like that. She remember the ordeal not long ago at the animal auction I told you that I was going to, that I was gonna try to see if I could snag some coin or do whatever I could to help the animals out. Well, come to find out, and I'm gonna look around real quick, and I will use my last level 2 spell slot to cast See Invisibility because of my paranoia. And if I see that I'm safe, she's not from this realm. And I mean, I've never actually had somebody come out of nowhere like that I felt I could trust, because they're so easily honest, you know? I mean, you all were honest with me for the most part, other than the time you told me a giant alligator would come out of the toilet if I didn't stop throwing stuff down it.
Well,
Hey,
it
it's
did
not funny when
work.
you're 2 foot. And I didn't use it for 3 weeks. It's not funny when you're 2 foot tall, Unc. And he'll kind of laugh. Can I get some tea going? Just one of those casual. And I want to just have a casual conversation, but ask him, you think it's possible? I hate to use the term family because you're my family, but the people that brought me into this world came from Asherah?
It is possible.
I mean,
Don't know enough about Asherah to answer that.
are there small folk there? I mean,
There are many small folks. Maybe one of the desert clans
I mean,
could be a possibility.
I you know me well enough, Unc. I think I'm looking for a reason to stay, and I'm finding more reasons to go. And it terrifies me.
Xerxes, I wasn't born in this city. I came as a hill dwarf. I came from a faraway country and wanted something new to explore, build a legacy somewhere. I would have just been in my original clan. I would have just been a jeweler, 1 in 1,000.
But you're phenomenal.
Yes. But before I left my clan, I was just an average jeweler. I learned from traveling the world, meeting new people, and seeing new places, what the world had to offer, and it opened my eyes to new ways on how to do things.
I mean, I thought I was aware enough of the world, but my first time out of
Nobody
the city, I
is
almost got
aware
ate.
of the world by just hearing about it. It needs to be experienced.
Yeah.
This is why your cousin originally left. He had the same problem that you had.
GM, do I know my cousin's name
Alright.
for my
Quodan.
note? Could you spell that, please? And is he older than me? I mean, being a dwarf, probably.
Yeah. Like
So,
he's like 60, which is very young for a dwarf. Like
yeah.
that's like the equivalent of being 21 as a dwarf.
Okay. So he's effectively, in human years, he would be considered a few years older than me.
Yeah.
Versus my late teens. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Well, if I decide on this, and mind you, I haven't made a decision yet, and I'm sure just reading me, he can tell there's been a decision made. I'll look for Quodam, but I also really want to find out my purpose. I mean, I've done my best for this city, but I've noticed the past few days a lot of it goes on without me. And that's once again scary. I know that you and the rest of the uncles are all fearless, but I can't be.
We have plenty of fear, Xerxes. Show me a man without fear, and you'd show me a fool.
I go to raise up my little hand mirror and show him his own reflection, then it clicks. Because I think Xerxes has always seen his uncles as fearless and role models and people that he can physically and literally look up to. Well, if I do decide to leave, I can't leave without knowing somebody's going to look out for these people, and that's speaking from the heart, Unc. I know you're growing old. I can't ask you to do it, but there's a few youngsters that actually got me into all this that I may be able to find them and put them on the right path. And having not actually drank any of my tea, which I think it's a routine that they have tea, but Xerxes never drinks any of it.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of pushes it back. I'll pocket a couple of the sugar cubes, though. And is there anything... If you think up any information I need to know about finding your son, get it to me. I'll definitely come visit before anything happens. And
Well, you might be able, assuming Quodam travels freely, it would be good to visit old ruins. He was always, like, his dream was always to be an archaeologist. The old
do I
stones
remember
of
him being
building.
intelligent?
Sorry?
Do I remember him being like intelligent and well read?
No, he wasn't. But he just had a dream of he just liked old buildings.
Okay.
And he
I
liked
probably played tricks
archaeology,
on him
but
then.
he wasn't like he had an interest for it. He wasn't particularly the
Okay.
brightest.
Okay, and odd question, but my uncle, I'm guessing, is a widower, or is he still married, or do I know?
He's a widow.
Okay. So I'm not gonna say anything on it, but if you can get together ideas or even maps of places in that region, I mean, I'll pay you for them, and I kind of shrug.
Xerxes, you don't have to pay for those types of things here, but
I know, but I have to offer.
Yeah, the
I
desert.
I set back the ring that was on the table that I had slid away a little bit, and I put it back.
But the Asherah desert is not the easiest to map out.
Yeah, I've been thinking about my magic isn't really meant for the desert, and I mean, if it wasn't for you all sending me to the academy, I wouldn't even have that. Or and then I kind of look up. I'm guessing that's still where they think the gods live. And
They're
I'm
dwarves.
just
They have to look down.
okay. If not for Heka blessing me, of course. But yeah, before I start rambling and decide not to do any of this, I've got people waiting on me. I'll bring Satir by sometime so she can confuse you as much as she confuses me.
All right.
But if you can also get together, do you have any of Quodam's old things or anything? Because if I get to him, he may not remember me. But if I can bring him something that he would recognize, like a piece of jewelry that you made with him, or uh, some kind of weapon he would remember from your adventuring days or something. Just you think it up, Unc, and get something to me to help him remember if I come across him, and I'll think about if I actually want to go. And Xerxes starts talking faster and faster as he's trying to convince himself not to. And then I'm sure my friends are waiting on me. You have a good night, Unc.
Good night. As we return to the other guys who are now preparing for
Sorry
a
about
game
that,
of
folks.
disc.
Okay. I enjoyed every moment of it.
Okay.
Alright, give me a sec
I
to
didn't intend
unmute
to take
Tariq.
up that much time.
Alright, Tariq is for me unmuted now.
So I apologize about that. Unfortunately, when my aides don't care if I'm here on online, so they'll come and talk to me. So I apologize.
Fine.
For their privacy, I put you on mute.
Yes.
Yep, I appreciate it. So first things first is like, all right. I take it you need the athletic ones to do the disc throw. Do I need to wear my plate?
No. Better off to also be nimble during disc.
All right. I will take off my plate, and I'm posting in the chat kind of what he looks like. It's really hard to find a picture of exactly what he looks like without his plate on. But imagine that with like gold lines of electricity running that down from each eye. They're like almost like sparkles in his hair, and uh like lines of electricity and swirls, golden swirls all over his body.
Cool.
Alright, so have any of you played disc before?
I have never even heard of it.
I probably have, like, if this is a popular game, I probably have.
It's the main sport of the Sultanate.
I believe I have played it before, but refresh me of the rules. It has been many years.
Well, you probably played street disc instead of official disc.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, normally with official disc, you play it in an arena, and you have two chests on each side with holes in it that perfectly fit one disc. The trick is that you basically try and sprint and grab the disc, and when you have the disc, you are not allowed to walk with the disc. You throw it to your team members while the other team try to intercept your throws to try and regain the disc. And at the end of the goal, it is to try and throw the disc into one of the four holes on the chest. When normally a disc round game takes about 10 rounds, and who won the most amount of rounds or gained the most amount of points in the rounds wins. But because we are doing an exhibition for my retirement, we are only playing one round against my former team that abandoned me.
Why did they abandon you?
Well, they were angry at me for basically retiring. It was their way of trying to, let's say, kick at my legacy.
Ah, I see. So they are butthurt that they aren't as good as you, and thus decided to get rid of you.
Pretty much.
I see. I see. Is magic allowed in this game?
Yes, but you are not allowed to injure others.
Excellent. Excellent.
Wait, you're saying magic is allowed in the game?
Yes, but you are not allowed to injure others.
Oh.
So, what happens if you injure someone, depending on the grade of what the referee thinks, how badly the injury is, you get a yellow disc or a red disc.
See.
The yellow disc disqualifies you from the round, but in our case, we are only doing one round. And the red disc disqualifies you from basically disqualifies you from the game and bans you for the next game.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want them getting discs into our chest, which is perfectly sized holes, correct?
Yes.
And they aren't allowed to harm their opponent at all.
Yes. But you are also not allowed to harm them.
Excellent. Well, in that case, how long does the round last?
One round approximately lasts about 1 minute.
Excellent. Then I can prevent them from achieving any points for the entire round by shrinking our chest.
Well, they can do magic too, just so you know.
Oh. Ah, yes. Yeah. Damn it. I'll have to come up with another plan that's equally as cunning.
I have an idea.
Hmm?
I will show you in the game.
Ah, okay. Right. Ha. It's also just occurred to me that perhaps one of us should have gone with Xerxes.
Oh, that's why I wanted Omarosa to go, but I mean, it was merely to have a chat with the people. What trouble could he have gotten into?
Well, he was clearly trying to bait out assassins.
Yes, but obviously, if one of us had tried to go, he would have yelled at us too. So.
Yes. Maybe.
One day he will learn he is a part of a team and we need to work together. But until then, oh well.
Yeah. Speaking of teams, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
As you meet as you are at the go towards the arena, you're easily welcomed in because Shireen is well recognized as basically the GOAT. So most people there is a discussion between like if she's the GOAT or not, but lots of people do believe her to be that. and so it's easy to get in. Like, some people welcome you. I was like, "Is this your new team?" And it's like, she's like, "Yeah, we're gonna do the well, it's my temporary new team or my last team." Oh no, man, you shouldn't quit. No, no. You should play until you're an old lady. You're so good. No, no, I have different ambitions as well. Alright. As you approach through the things, you go into the dressing room where you can basically prepare yourselves for a match. In the dressing room, there's like all sorts of other. And a halfling approaches you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like,
Hello there.
"Hey there. Shreen! Fucking bitch. Got these
The
losers to
moment
go."
The moment he says that, my hand touches his head, and I just palm it, and he's like this is a halfling, right?
Yeah.
And he's a foot off the ground. I'm just palming his head. What did you call Lady Shireen?
Bitch loser.
Now he's 2 feet off the ground.
What are you trying to pull here?
Well, at the moment, if you keep on insulting my new team captain, once you hit 5 feet off the ground, then I chuck you as far as I can.
I dare you. Come at me, bro.
Okay.
You're just his. She's a bitch. You're her cunt.
Okay, so
Uh,
is the C word common here?
No.
Okay, so Tor can be just as offended as he would be
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah, sure. You can do it.
So, I'm about to throw him, and then I'm like, wait, are you on the other team?
Yes. The proper team that she'd abandoned because she's the scaredy cat. Because she knows I'm gonna beat her and make her my bitch, Shireen. That's why you quit, right?
I put him down, pat him gently on the head, and then smile at him. Would you like to make a little bet?
Depends what the stakes are.
1,000 gold. Oh, I'm sorry. I checked my gold. I don't have 1,000. 750 gold. And if you don't actually score a point.
And that's not how disc works, mate.
No, this bet is between me and you. You're saying that we're a loser, but I think you're the loser. I don't think you'll actually score a point.
I've got plenty of games without a point. And
Oh,
win them massively, mate. What a
Okay.
stupid bet is that, man?
Okay.
So,
750
Shireen,
gold.
you got people that don't even know the rules.
750 gold. Your team loses.
Oh, well, yeah. That we can do. No, but I want something else. If I win, I don't want your gold.
Mm-hmm.
I want one of your asses to be mine. If you lose. Can pick any one of you.
Please, please extrapolate on what do you mean by that?
One of your
In a sexual-
asses becomes my ass. Is he like
For how
basically
long?
stroke as long as I can last as he strokes his groin.
How would that work? Will you get a doctor to transplant them?
No. He's saying he wants to have
That's a good one,
fornicate with
Mikey.
us.
I'll give you inspiration.
He wants us. Although that is funny, he wants us to fornicate with him. I'm like, sure.
Really?
I have confidence in my team.
Alright. If you guys win, you get 750 gold. If I win, I get to take one of your asses.
No, mine. Specifically mine.
All good to me, man.
Oh, also, if we win, you have to apologize in public in the middle of the arena to Shireen for calling her a bitch. This is a mighty fine ass.
Yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion check or an intimidation check. And this would be
Rick's about
probably
to
more
get fucked by a
persuasion, but
halfling.
Huh?
sorry?
That'll be funny, but
The asking is Turi or is it...
what was the name of this Khalif? I mean, this Sultanite again?
I'm Barak.
This is Barak's ass, like America's ass, but Barak.
Oh boy.
I want to write this out, this contract out in writing, but I specifically want to use his wording of one of our asses to describe what he is asking for when I write it down.
Alright.
Does anyone here actually own an ass?
Yeah, I was thinking
donkey.
we're just quickly buy a donkey.
Well, I said specifically me, so that kind of.
Yeah.
But that would've been funny.
You ruined it yourself.
Oh no, I thought of it, but that would have been dishonorable.
Yeah. Oh, we are playing this honestly. Oh, okay, very well.
Oh no, we're not playing this honestly. Don't worry about it.
Oh, tiny angry.
My name
Third
is Charles.
person.
Call me Chat.
Okay, third person.
I am the greatest that ever was.
I am sure you think so. Have you heard the new rule thing going round? Yes. It's very important. I just want to make sure that you and your team are well aware that they've switched which chest we're supposed to be aiming for.
Go ahead and make a deception check with disadvantage, and this will be a really high DC, so good luck.
Okay. I'm immediately going to use my inspiration to make it just a regular deception check.
Mm-hmm.
Please roll a 20 because that would be hilarious.
22.
You make a convincing argument. Let's ask the ref.
No. The ref is busy setting up for the games. I can assure you, it is all official. Definitely.
Go ahead and make another deception check. This time it's just normal.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, I'm asking the ref.
Okay.
As you see him walking away. Bye, bitches.
Does anybody have a
And
display
you,
spell?
cunt, as he points at Amonhotep.
Monhotep just smiles and you all smell so much ozone.
As he's walking away, I would like to cast sleep on him.
Go ahead.
Cool. So that's 5d8, and if it beats his hit points, he's going to sleep for a minute. Where are you at? Okay. 26.
Alright, give me a sec. It could beat him.
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll his hit points.
Oh.
He falls asleep.
Oh yeah. I'll keep him from asking the ref before the game starts.
But he still has to participate in the game.
Oh yeah, we'll make him up right before the match. We just won't give him time to verify that.
Well, sleep only is 1 minute.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you want to go talk to the ref first?
I will go talk to the ref.
Alright.
Make sure to bring your money. I don't know anything about any.
Yes. Yeah, I will go looking for the ref.
Alright. Well, the ref
Right.
is present.
Oh.
He's putting his shoes on.
Hello. You must be the referee for the match.
Yes.
So, a very small, very angry, very annoying person who apparently is greatest of all time. I forgot his name. He's a turd. But he's gonna.
You're talking about Charles, right?
Chad.
Yes. I take it you don't like him?
No.
Excellent. I have almost completely convinced him to aim to score in his own chest.
Yes.
And I was really, really hoping I could convince you to help with this.
You do realize that I would be putting my reputation as a ref on the line for this.
Okay, could you be super busy and unavailable for him to talk to you before the match begins?
Make a persuasion check.
17.
Well, I still have to basically do body inspections of all the participants. So we could do that, yes, but he'll probably figure it out the moment he makes the first own goal.
Yeah, but if he makes one, then it'll be hilarious.
Alright. Now,
And his
you're a
reputation will be
participant,
ruined.
so I have to check you out. Just see if you don't have any hidden weapons on you.
Oh, excellent. Yes.
So
believe
basically,
I put them all away.
he's doing a body examination one by one on all the participants.
Oh, do these count? And I sort of like snick my claws out.
Since there's no way of getting rid of those, no, they do not.
I will keep them sheathed in my fingers.
While she's talking to the ref, I'm going over the rules again with Gorak and reminding him repeatedly no harm is to come to any of the other players.
Do lots of harm, yes!
No harm. No harm at all. We will lose the game if anyone is hurt.
No, he'd have one less player. He could still win. The Gorak nods. Alright. Now basically Shamao is sent into the waiting room as she was being checked out for weapons, and Ref comes by and then Chad wakes up like, oh, what the
Before Shamal goes, I ask her, we're not allowed to harm any of the other players. Are we allowed to touch them?
Yes. You're basically allowed to, you could try and rip a disc out of someone's hand, as an example. As long as you don't hurt them in the process.
Okay. I go over to Grimlock. Grimlock, do you know how to wrestle?
Gorak, you mean?
Gorak.
Yeah?
Find the biggest person on their team and just grapple them.
Okay.
Do not hurt them. Just grapple them. Keep them from ever touching the disc.
Alright. No problemo.
Alright.
Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, between our normal disc tournament, we have, within our break time, a special round. You all know her as the legend Shireen, who has won the tournament with a record 5 times in a row. Give a good applause for her final match against her main rival, Chad. With her new team, Amonhotep, Shamau, and Gorak! Woo! And then we have Chad, the man, the legend,
In
the
his own mind.
and the destroyer of many hearts, here coming forth. And basically the crowd is divided with yeah and boo boo boo.
None of those boos are for me. It is great.
Yeah, but the same thing happens with Shireen. Basically, in the disc game, it's basically the debate is like who's the goat, Chad or Shireen. So this is their last match against each other in a one-round game, and that depends on and that will depend on who will be the winner. Because they will never battle each other ever again. Alright. Get ready, set, go! Roll me initiative, everyone. And then, Reese, you can control Gorak, because you normally control him anyway.
Okay, if you want me to, I don't mind either way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm allowed to do his act. Okay, cool. That otherwise, because I was actually worried how he described what Gorak should do, because I was like, oh no, Gorak might take this the wrong way. Gorak might be like, make sure they never get a disc again. He's like,
I said
know.
only grapple.
I know, but in his mind, he's like, he might go like, oh yeah, but they'll never do it if they don't have an arm. And then he's like, oh wait, grappling. Like, I'll just twist their arm. You know, people are sturdy like lizard folk, right? And he twists it too far, and he's like, "Oh wait."
In
They're
fairness,
not.
I thought he would just eat the disc.
You know,
Same
honestly,
thing.
that was a good option too. There's a good chance he may try to eat it like a frisbee.
That'd be bad for his stomach.
Oh wait, there's a lot of. I feel like Gorak's got a few stories of how he had to throw up the next morning after eating something he shouldn't have.
Well, we don't have to worry about that now.
It's not like they don't have a spare disc or something.
He's like, I'll stop the whole game. We've got more discs. Fuck. Stop the
Eat 'em
guy or
all.
stop the match. Oh no, more discs. I can't fit more discs.
I'll call off the entire disc season as he eats through the entire city.
He
So,
just dies
Amonhotep,
from
you
swallowing.
won the initiative, as the disc is here.
Okay.
Wait, I need to roll Gorak.
Oh,
Actually,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Yeah, I don't know because I didn't realize it was. Maybe 2 seconds. Open character sheet. Initiative is. Oh well, he just a flat. It's a dex flat. Oh no, I should have rolled. Well, it's a 3. I didn't roll that thing. Right, I rolled correctly this time. So, well, I'll take the 3, even if it's not better. He's not very. Like, at least the stat block he has currently isn't very advantageous for his dexterity-based stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But once I get him up and running, hopefully he'll be a bit better. But yeah, continue.
All right, Amonhotep, you are first.
All right. Even if I take my action to dash, I can still use a bonus action, right?
Yeah. Just depends on what you want to do with the bonus action.
Mm-hmm. So I am going to dash and stand in front of the disc to make it that much harder to get. Since I can't pick it up this round. Hold on.
Oh, DM, does the disc take a full action to pick up? Sorry, I wasn't
No.
here.
Object. It doesn't take an action. He could grab. You could just still grab the disc.
Oh,
It takes an
well,
action
could
to
I?
throw the disc, though.
All right. I would like to. I want to keep on running, and I would like to keep on grab the disc as I'm running and keep on running, so I have another 5, 10, 15, 20,
No.
25.
No. Oh, you're not allowed to move once you pick it up.
Yeah, you're not allowed to move the moment
Okay.
you have the disc.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I pick up the disc.
Yeah. You can only move the disc by throwing it to people.
Mm-hmm. That requires strength. Alright. Now comes the guy, who also runs towards you, Amonhotep, without using a dash, and he is gonna try and pull the disc out of your hand with an action. You can make me an athletics check or an acrobatics check or a sleight of hand check to try and defend yourself against it. And with a 17, you have successfully defended the disc from him.
How tall is this dude?
He's short. He's like 5'7".
I'm just imagining I'm holding the disc up, and he's grabbed onto it with both hands, and he's just hanging off the
Mm-hmm.
hanging off the ground. It's like, are you trying to do something?
Alright. Yes, I'm trying to grab it. Then it is the Tug's turn. Who does have to dash to get near you. So what he is going to do is he's going to run with his movement to here. He just passes you along. Then it is Chat's turn, who will also, without a dash, run towards you and a little bit past you, and will
How are these people so quick?
Monks.
monks. Most disc players are
Oh.
monks.
Fuck. Okay.
Makes sense.
Just to give you an idea of what class Shireen is, she is a monk.
Yep.
Chad will attempt to take the disc from you. So you can do either athletics, acrobatics, or sleight of hand to defend. You have to beat a 13. You beat him.
I just imagine both of these little people hanging off this disc in the air.
Mm-hmm. All right, then it is Shireen's turn.
I will let her grab it from me if she can.
Yeah, but
get
she's
here.
not allowed to walk with with the disc.
Yeah,
So
It's basically like she has to throw it to you, so she's gonna
Yeah.
run ahead, and then you
Okay.
throw it to her.
So
on
what
your
she will
round.
do is first use her movement to move to here, then use a dash action to move to here, and then she will use a key point to move to here.
Ah.
And that is her turn. Shamao, your turn.
Okay. I am going, I think, to play some defense, probably, with my magic. So I am going to back here, and then I am going to quickly get a measure of the field. Impress me. Let me just. I am going to hold my action. If the opposing team throw the disc, I want to use my action to cast Magic Missile to hit the disc out of the air.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Alright. Then it is the other team member's turn. This one will stand in front of Shireen. And do a ready action. Basically, if someone tries to throw a disc at her, she is going to try and intercept it. Then it's Gorok's turn.
Yeah, sorry, I'm here. So Gorok, well, he's gonna back here, so he's just gonna pelt it. For now, he's just gonna dash ahead.
All right.
He doesn't have any special movements or anything yet, so he's just going to get as far as he can, but he can't do much else.
All right. Then it is
Gorok's like, Gorok, go! And he's just like.
Then it is Amon Hotep's turn.
I still have my movement and an action, right?
Yes, but you're not allowed to move as long as you're holding the disc.
Oh, okay.
Who said this is quite a few times now?
Yeah.
Like,
See,
if you move with the disc, you're automatic. You get a yellow disc, so that means you can't play the rest of the round.
And it's only one round.
Yeah, and it's only one round, so it's basically the equivalent of getting a red disc.
Yeah.
so shit. So I can't angle myself to be able to throw it to her, and this other archer could possibly get it. Oh well, I'm just gonna throw it straight at her.
All right,
I would
go
use
ahead.
like my throwing skill, right?
Yeah, you basically do an athletics check.
Oh, okay.
With a 14. With a 14, as you're a bit too far away, the disc basically goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lands here.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to here.
Mm-hmm.
Right here actually, and pick up the disc.
All right.
Perfectly legal rule.
Then it is the other guy's turn, and he is going to basically stand here and attempt to grapple you. With an 8.
I could automatically get an 8, so.
Yeah, but you could still roll a natural 1 and lose.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that, but I did not.
Alright. Then it is the Tug's turn, who will dash towards here and stand next to Shamao after his dash. And then it is Chad's turn, who will run towards Amon Hotep and attempt to snatch the disc from him with an 18.
You might do it.
Yeah, he got
Does it?
basically he got it by slapping you on the ass and saying, "That one's mine!" And then from your reaction, you accidentally drop the disc and he grabs it.
It's like, that is rude and I want to hurt you.
Go ahead.
No.
Alright, that is Chad's turn. Then it is Shireen's turn, who will run towards Chad. To right here. And then use her action to try and take the disc from Chad. This is her roll. She gets a 16. And Chad a 11. So basically what happens is Chad holds it with one hand up high and is gloating at Amonhotep, and then Shireen uses the pillar as cover, and then Wall runs straight past it and kicks the disc out of his hand, and then kicks it upwards and catches it with her hand and lands here behind us.
I could have done that.
Shamao, you lost the spell slot as you readied a...
Yeah. Okay. I... What am I gonna do? I am going to... I'm gonna turn to this thug next to me, and I'll go, oh, did Chad not inform you of the new rule change?
What
You
new
guys are
rules?
trying. You guys are trying to score in over there, and we're trying to score in over here.
Why are you all standing there?
I have no idea.
You can make me a deception check with disadvantage.
Yes. 20.
Luckily, this guy is far less intelligent than Chad.
I don't know. I think I'm on a bad team. They're going to ruin the game for me. It's my first game, and I really want to win.
I hate this bureaucratic changing the official rules shit every single time.
Yes.
Can't they just stay with traditional disc?
I know. Traditional disc was so much better. I'm just gonna... I'm literally going to leave what's going on over there, and I'm just going to continue this deception and keep him talking so he doesn't pay much. Keep him ranting about traditional disc.
I like the fact that her voice actually changes a more feminine, oh, poor me. Would you mind helping me with this disc thing?
Alright. Yeah. Now the archer's turn. The archer will run towards here. And here. And then go here. And then attempt to take the disc from Shireen. She manages to properly defend. Gorok's turn.
Gorok's like, Gorok, grab! Gorok, grab! And he's like, who does he think would... He's actually gonna go for Chad, seeing as he seems to be, despite everything, quite competent. And he goes towards him. He's charging towards him, if it haphazard, and he wants to know, and then he's like, grab, little man, and he just goes straight to try to grapple this guy. He probably won't be able to do it, but he's gonna try anyway.
Strength.
It is strength, but he doesn't have any. He's not proficient in things.
Athletics.
It's just a straight roll for him.
Yeah, Chad has a 16.
Okay, well, he had a +4. Let's see. Oh, Gorok, buddy, he's too nimble for him.
He basically just walks between Chad's legs.
Gorok is just like, oh, where'd he go?
All right, then it is Amonhotep's turn.
It is my turn now. All right, and she has the disc. First things first. I would like a Constitution save from Chad.
All right. For what?
For this.
All right. He made it with a 24.
Fuck! He's got a +7.
Damn.
Good lord. Wouldn't have
Oh,
tried.
wait, it was a 23. I made a wrongy there, but he has a +6.
Oh.
Oh,
But he still
poor-
made it.
I was just like, oh yeah, they're all monks. They're gonna have good constitution. 1, 3,
Nice try,
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get him out of the game. Period.
That's what basically what Gorok was gonna do, try to grab him and drag him away, so he could just basically rip him away from the fight.
It was either that or levitate the what you call it up into the air and then drop it into the.
Yeah, but if you dropped them, you would harm them.
No,
Actually, Smell
levitate
gently
the
drops
disc.
him.
Oh, that.
No,
Yeah.
levitate the disc and then put it in the.
Well, it only goes up and down. You can't move
Yeah.
it like across.
Oh, yeah, only if you have a string or something attached to it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if you could. To be fair, that's a neat idea actually. If you attached a string and then did the thing, would have been actually a good idea.
Too late for that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, now it's the other guy. And the other guy is gonna try and take the disc from Shireen. He says, you know, it's nothing personal, but I really don't want our the last battle we have to be a loss on my side. That's something I can never redeem in my legacy. She tries to grab the disc with a 11. And then Shireen defends with a 23. This betrayal does feel kind of personal. She slaps him in the face with the disc. Joining up with him. Alright, that is done. Now it's the thug. Well, I gotta get me to score a point. The thug, as you convinced him successfully, he runs to the other side again with a dash.
Yeah. Go get him!
Alright, then it's Chad's turn, who will attempt to take the disc from Shireen.
Oh, come on, Shireen, hold on to it, buddy.
With a 13, let's see if she is able to defend. No, Chad has the disc.
Oh, so close.
You should have been bitch. You should have chosen a better cunt. Shireen, move closer towards Amon and try and
I've
take.
never before wanted to role play a sports announcer before.
He comes and he called her a cunt. What are you doing next time?
And Shireen is gonna try and take the disc back. 15. Now for Chad. 10.
Yes. Gorok can maybe get the disc and chuck it.
Mm-hmm. Then it is Shamau's turn.
Right. Well, I successfully bamboozled someone, so I guess I need to figure out something else of use that I can do in this game, because I have none of the relevant proficiencies.
Look at your spell list to see if you can use anything creatively good with it.
He's running away.
Fireball.
I think that would get me a yellow card.
Yeah, but pick out the rest of the enemy teams. Boom. One team.
That's true. If I can take out 2 people for 1.
Might take out one of us too, though.
Yeah.
Worth it. Do it. Nah, do it.
Oh, I know. I am going to cast light on our chest to make so the bright light is effectively obscuring the holes, thus making it harder to aim at the correct spot.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
And then I sit on it and wait for.
I'm the crowd.
You're a monkey. You're the Man City goalkeeper. You just sit there twiddling your thumbs as you see the entire team play on the other side of the field.
Is man that good?
Yeah, basically they bought all the best players, or not even that, but basically 90% of Man City's games are on the other side of the field, where the goalkeeper is like, yeah, I work too.
Yes. Tough job.
We're a team.
Yeah.
Alright, that was Shamau's team. Turn. Now it's Archer's turn. Archer will go into the scrum and also try and take the disc from Shireen with a 20.
Oh no, you bitch.
I mean, Shireen could.
25 defense.
Defense.
That means Gorok can actually get the disc this round. Hopefully.
Alright,
Yeah.
then it is Gorok's turn.
Gorok's like, slippery little man, disc better. And he goes like over here. Basically, like, I'm assuming she can just like object interaction hand him the
There you go.
disc. And he's like, oh man. And I'll throw it to him. Like, I know I can throw it in, but he's like literally there. I think it's easier just to hand it to him.
He could just slide it in with an action.
That's what I mean. Instead of me chucking it and hitting it. To be fair, I could chuck it and probably he could just pick it up and do it anyway. But I'll just chuck it to him, man.
If you roll really badly, it doesn't go the direction you want him to go.
Yeah. No, I just gotta chuck it to him, man.
Alright, athletics check.
Holy crap!
Does he miss and go for the hole? What the
No, he bumps it off Amon's head or his body and into the hole. Shit.
Tung,
I think
tung,
Gorok
tsh.
found his
First
calling.
point for Team Shireen.
Gorok!
Gorok, I did not know. Gorok, I did not know you played disc.
Gorok didn't know either.
Gorok like throwing things.
I'm like cheering for my team, and then the thug looks back at me, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, now they figured out that that the rules did not change. Right,
So the game is over, right?
No, we still have 8 more rounds.
Oh.
Wait, I thought we were only doing one round.
Yeah, I meant 8 seconds, or like 8 rounds as in turns.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
Okay.
back to your starting round. What does happen is that after a point is scored, 1 round is 2 rounds are deducted of the time, so you have 6 more rounds left of actual game time.
So we could just like keep away as well as an option, just to keep it going. Just to
You
get the
could
last
park.
point.
You could just like football. You could park the bus.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
back to your starting area now.
Yeah.
GM, as a sports person, I gotta say I love you using the terminology of parking the bus.
I gotta say, I also I'm enjoying this kind of mini games you've prepared. They're actually quite fun. Like the baklava bullshit, the getting an orphan out, and then now also playing basically like a weird version of like tag football or something. I don't know. It's fun.
Well, now I know why he didn't want Omarosa to come, because Amon thought they were just going to talk to the people, like legitimately, and yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So yeah, it's been fun.
Alright. One thing just to make it a bit more random is you gotta re-roll initiative.
Okay, that's
Honestly,
fair.
I was expecting you to be like, no, they drop in the Gorgok, and it's just a giant beast thing that just like starts fighting everybody. It's like, no, you have to get this from that thing.
There.
Oh, Shamao. Woo!
Gorok is just never quite quick enough, is he? He's just a little bit like he's a bit of a brute, you know. He's not ready to run.
Yeah.
Well, him and the thug are having the same day, I guess.
Oh, Grimlock, so you know I started up a Seraphon army for Age of Sigmar, and I'm actually theming them around your guys a little bit.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's the
Once I get my my main spellcaster painted up as Grimlock, I'll let you see him.
Oh, that'd be really nice. I appreciate that, man. That's really
The
cool. actually.
yellow is not easy,
Yeah.
but all my huge Saurus look like Grimlock.
This would be interesting because Shamao has kitty zoomies, so we'll see if she uses the zoomies.
Oh yeah, you could fucking leg it.
That is true. That is true. Oh.
She's only not allowed to walk with the disc, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But like,
But
she could
getting
use,
to the
without having used an action to like run, she
Mhm.
could just get there in one round and then throw it once or hold on to it.
Yeah.
Alright, first off is Shamao.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? So many interesting options. I think will stick me in like the middle. Hmm. I want to. Guys are really fast. So I think I am going to use my tabaxi thing to double my movement so that I can get to the disc. There we go. Then do I want to pick up the disc? I.
I have thoughts, but
8 times heavier, and they still might be able to pick it up.
but
I think I'm gonna pick it up, and I will. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I good at talking to people. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna throw it back. Do I want to throw it? Yeah, I'm going to pick it up
Bobby,
and then use my action to throw it back towards Kirin.
Alright, go ahead. And roll me an athletics check.
Okay. 5.
The disc, because it's basically a frisbee,
Yeah.
goes towards here,
Yeah.
and then lands here.
Okay, then
You
I'm gonna
already
spend.
use, yeah, you
I'm
already
gonna
use.
use. I'm gonna use a sorcery point, 2 sorcery points to quicken spell to bonus action, enlarge, reduce, and make it really big.
Right.
So yeah. Uh,
it's bigger than the people trying to pick it up now.
yeah, doubles in
No,
size.
not necessary, no, but just thought it was fun to make it like this.
Yeah. The spell doubles the target in size in all dimensions, and its weight is multiplied by 8, so it's 8 times heavier.
It's probably now the size of Xerxes.
Oof.
Give you an actual.
Yeah.
I don't know, like Goro. I think Goro could throw Xerxes. Maybe.
Yeah.
Alright.
But not very well though.
Then it is Shireen's turn.
I think we actually discussed that at one point.
She'll get to here. Then she will dash to get up to here. That is her turn. Then it is Chad's turn. Will go towards here and try and pick up the disc and wants to throw the disc with disadvantage. Let's see. That's still pretty good.
But how far can you throw something that weighs that much?
He like swings around. Bitch, please. This is what I use to practice.
Hmm.
So he like swings around and throws it.
How are you going to get it into score?
Got an idea for that too.
Hmm.
Amonhotep, your turn.
Okay. I yell at Shireen. Which one of your team members is weak constitutionally? Your old team members.
She points at the thug and the archer.
Hmm.
Good to know. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to try to throw the disc towards Shireen.
All right, go ahead and make me an athletics check with disadvantage.
I'll drop it if you need it.
It's a 10, which isn't that bad actually.
It actually is bad. Certainly with this size. As you
Oh.
throw it, the disc lands here.
Wait. It right behind. Okay, that seems odd. All right.
Anything you can do with your movement?
Yeah, I guess I can move now, huh?
If you have any left.
Yeah, I got movement left. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I only have 5 feet of movement left, so I'll just move right here.
Alright. Then it's the other guy here who will move to here. Then dash. To get to here. And that is his turn. Then it is the archer's turn. Who will move to here. And then here. That is her turn. Gorok's turn.
How many rounds are we in now?
You are now in round number 5, so you have 5 more to go after this one. And if a point is scored, you can reduce 2 more rounds, basically.
Yeah, because Gorok isn't exactly like a +4. I'm just like it is a bit more of my thinking out of character, but I think Gorok's like he comes over, he'll use his what do you call it, free action or whatever, pick it up. He's got it in his hands, and I was wondering, DM, could I use my action as like can I use a dodge to make it more difficult for them to steal the disc off of me?
Yeah.
Okay, then he will do that, as he doesn't really have confidence in taking it, but he thinks he could probably like try to keep it away from them for a few more rounds, because the more rounds they waste, the better.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, especially when it's this far back, it's nearly easier to waste time than it is to try to force forward.
Then it is the thug's turn.
Oh yeah, well Gorok will. Can Gorok say something? Sorry,
Sure.
just Gorok's like, keep them away from me. I have disc. And he basically it kind of you see him kind of curl it into his chest a bit more, like he's holding on to it even tighter than he normally would.
Mm-hmm. Then that is the thug's turn, who will dash and is trying to get towards Gorok. Then Shamau's turn.
I
Does Shamal look like she's thinking about what she's doing right now?
Probably not. He's probably not thinking as much as I am, trying to figure out what she would do, because she is much more aware of her abilities than I am. Yeah. I think I am going to...
And please use your new voice when you say it.
Not very good at doing it. Okay, I am going to step forward into this guy's space. I want to I want to try and use sleight of hand as I'm like pretending to like try and stop him from moving or whatever. I want to sort of reach over and using one of my claws, I want to try and cut like the drawstring or whatever it is that's holding his trousers up. Yeah.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand.
I'm not
You
good
will
at
try and
that.
defend against that to some extent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
That is some awesome artwork.
So yeah, his pants drop.
Vulgarity! Vulgarity! Exposing yourself in public!
What? Bitch!
Ah!
If you wanted to get into my pants, you could have just asked!
Ugh! No! Ah.
As he's now like basically proudly exposing himself to the crowd.
Is there anything to be proud of?
Is
Like,
Let's see.
is he just asking? Is he what do you call it? Like going full commando right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. His
Alright,
dick's
well,
swinging.
you're gonna see how many inches this is. Here you go.
The dick.
oh! It's like, how do you expect to do
It's not
things?
D&D unless you have at least one dick roll, you know,
Yeah.
at some point.
3 inches. He's.
A joke in
Very
my
funny.
campaign is not like we don't roll for like dick size, but we roll like all my players always roll to see how attracted they are to any creature they meet, and it's always a D100 roll. And one of the characters always gets like an 80 on nearly everything, and I mean everything.
Yeah.
And it's good fun.
I regret my decisions, but it is what she would do. She
Well, I
would
think
try and
Chad
hamper
regrets
his
it
movement.
more because he's proudly showing all 3 of his inches.
Ah, surely this
He
is
has no
illegal in some way.
He has no problem with it.
Ah,
It's not the size of the ocean, it's the motion of the ocean.
cover
I don't
yourself,
think I'll
man.
be able
Cover
to feel
yourself.
the ocean.
There are children in the stands.
I don't
Have
even
some
think I'd be
dignity.
able to feel the water.
I see that in the swimming pool as well, or at the river.
Ah,
Shirin's turn. Shirin will get a bit closer here. And she will do a ready action to throw the disc if someone throws it at her.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright, and then it is Chad's turn. And with the successful thing that Shamal has done, he just like proudly gloats around, like holds up his hands. Come and come and see the magnificence. And looks at Shamal. If you want to have a little suck afterwards, I'm game.
I mean, I guess I've seen smaller, but
And that is Chad's turn. Aman Hotep, your turn.
Amon is like looking at Chad. There is this like pity in his eyes, but also like, oh, this man is worse than Karen. Yeah, the thug. Okay. Yeah, as long as this thing is huge, it's gonna be difficult. So, Amon is just going to stay right here just in case, and he's gonna look at the thug and it's like, let me take a weight off your shoulders and levitate. I'm using a spell slot for it now.
That is a failure.
Yeah, he's gonna go 10 feet in the air.
Alright, give me a sec. Whoa!
Don't worry, you'll get higher. You'll be able to see the whole Coliseum from where you're going.
Shirin shouts, make sure you don't lose concentration, else you get disqualified.
Oh, they land peacefully no matter when the spell ends, though.
Alright.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. They can try to break my concentration.
There are other ways than damage to break concentration.
Oh, I know, but it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Anything else, Amonhotep? You still have movement?
I still do have movement. What can I do that would be helpful in the situation? Yeah, just in case he throws it, I'm going to go right here.
Alright. Then for this guy, run up and attempt to grab the thing from Gorok with disadvantage.
Okay.
So natural 1.
And as long as he doesn't roll a 1, yep, he's good.
Yeah, you got it. Then it is Archer's turn. Who will...
Gorok's kind of like going in the fetal position of like curling in on himself more and more. He's like really holding it as tight as
try and
possible.
do the same thing with disadvantage. 9.
Gorok will make his. I need to open this sheet properly. Sorry. 2 seconds. I don't know why I kept on opening it the way I was doing it.
Oh my god, I just thought of something.
Got it?
He's like, oh, Gorok mine, or disc mine.
Yeah. Gorok's turn.
Well, at the moment, it's still very difficult to throw, and I just don't have confidence in chucking it. I'll be honest.
Keep dodging.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it. I think
we're
Gorok
parking
has
the
confidence.
bus.
Yeah, no, like at this point, like I kind of see it as like this is like if we keep the disc big, it's difficult for them to get in. If I keep holding it, they can't throw it in. So we just waste time at this point. We've got we're on the 6th round, so like it's 4 rounds left.
Smartest thing Gork has ever done.
Gorok has his moments. As he will continue to dodge as his action and keep hold of the disc. He's parking that bus, that big fat bus of his right there.
Mm-hmm. Alright, then it is the Thug, who is out of the game. Then Shamao, so 4 more rounds.
4 more rounds. Okay.
Honestly, if we can keep these like the 2 most competent people out, which is both Chad and this other monk, we could probably do it.
Shimo! Maybe he's sleepy again.
Do not have the material components because we are in a game. But I.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's it.
I don't require material components for the spells I've been using.
You know what? Like, how fine is the sand of the arena?
Sorry?
How fine is the sand of the arena?
It's pretty sturdy and rough.
I need fine sand to cast sleep. Okay, so instead, I am going to, assuming he's stepped out of his own trousers at this point, I'm going to pick them up and shove them over his face.
Alright, go ahead and make a athletics check with that. So he tries to defend against that. He has a 19 draw, so nothing happens.
That was close though, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I'm really tempted to use my. Oh no,
You did already use your action, please.
Yeah, I was thinking of quickening spell, but I don't have enough sorcery points left. Okay. So yeah, I guess then I will just continue to distract this guy.
Then it is Shireen's turn. Who will get the idea now of Gorok parking the bus. So she will run towards him.
Okay.
And she will do the help action to give Gorok a higher DC if she is successful.
Okay.
She is successful, so whatever next defense roll Gorok has to do, he gets a +7 to that roll.
Ooh, Gorok is gonna be holding on to this disc with a fucking grip.
Alright. Then it is Chad's turn, who looks at Shamao and looks at the enlarged disc. And he is pantsless while Shamao is holding his pants. Says, "You can keep those, baby. You can enjoy yourself this night. But first, I'm going to give you experience of a lifetime. Tickle anti-magic attack!" So he's gonna try and tickle you with his hands as he uses his monk skills to, like, poke you in different places. And you must beat his roll with a Constitution save or lose concentration on enlarge.
Cool. Well,
You
I'm
have to beat an 11.
Warcaster. Well, I'm a Warcaster, so I do get advantage on this.
Yes.
Damn it.
You laugh and the thing shrinks downwards.
Damn it. Yeah.
Alright, that was Chad's action and turn.
No.
He will move closer. Still with his movement. Then it is Amonhotep's turn.
Amonhotep, first thing he looks at the thug, who goes up another 5 feet in the air.
Alright.
And he walks over. Could I see that for a moment, Gorak?
I'm gonna say Gorok does give it over, but he's hesitant to do so.
Okay. Shireen, question. Gorak is not allowed to move under his own volition, but other people can move him, correct?
She nods.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Gorak up and start walking him down the field.
You know what? Gorok is very large. Like, I know you're strong, but like he is just as strong as your character.
He's the same as your size, so you could lift him up. But you would have half movement by doing that.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, I understand. I was like, it's like you can't exactly pick him up and put over your shoulder. That's all I meant. Was like,
no. I'm just picking him up and moving him, or pushing him, whatever you want to, or pulling him, whatever you want to imagine he's doing.
Right.
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
So he'll be here.
Because I have 35 feet of movement.
Alright. That is Amonhotep's turn. Then it is the other guy's turn, who will run towards here and try and take it from Gorak with disadvantage. And Gorak gets a +7 on his defense roll.
Okay.
So he has a 16, and Gorak has a 22.
Yeah,
keeps the disc.
The assist is actually such a good idea. That'll keep him from basically getting that disc out of his hand. Man's gonna slowly drag him across the room. He's like, "No, don't take it from me." And Shireen's like, "No, don't touch him."
And then it is the archer's turn, who will also get here and will attempt to take the disc with disadvantage.
And just a standard.
That's an 11.
Gorok.
And yeah, and that's a 16 for Gorak. Then it is Gorak's turn.
He will again dodge and clutch it. He's not gonna stop doing that for now.
Is he yelling at Amonhotep to let him go?
No, he's like, "Keep going." I don't know. Like I think he's not dumb.
He's gotten the idea.
Game. Yeah, he knows how to play a game.
Fug is still out. Then it is Shamao. 3 rounds left.
3 rounds left. Okay, how can
this
I support
means that the only way that it is basically almost impossible for Chad to win, but he can force a draw.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't moved in a while, so I can move like 60. Let's see what will be the best course of action here. I'm thinking Oh, okay. I am going to. I'm gonna start, like, just in case they do get it, I am going to kin dash over here, and I'm gonna hold my action to Ray of Frost the disc if an enemy player throws it.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
Then it is Shireen's turn. Who looks and will. She sees a mono tip. She will move to here. Then that she will use a key point to move to here. And then she will use her action to do a ready action to throw the disc at the chest the moment she has it in her hands.
Ooh.
Alright, then it is Chad's turn, who pantslets walks towards Gorok
Mm-hmm.
and will attempt to take the disc out of his hands
Okay, this is the
with
word.
disadvantage.
Yep.
22 and 15.
Come on, Gorok. Win it for us, buddy.
Chad has
Darn.
the disc!
Ah.
And Chad will also use a key point to use a patient defense. So he is using the dodge action to defend the disc.
He do what I did, but in a different way. Good idea, though.
Mhm.
Amano Tip, your turn.
Yay, Chad. The one fan.
It's his mum.
uh,
If you're not
I
happy with
think
how
it's
this
that one
child's been
half
doing.
turn we keep messing with.
don't know if Tariq said anything, but
Freak, you there, bud?
Yeah, I'm moving Chad with me. I'm just like, okay, you have the disc now. I pull you.
You need to grapple him first, though.
yeah.
Oh,
And he has patient defense on, so it's like.
Yeah, you have to do it with disadvantage.
okay.
Alright, that's an 11.
Ah!
You have Chad grappled.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20. Come on, long.
Alright. Then that is Amonhotep's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then it is this other guy's turn that will run towards here. And he will grab the disc out of Chad's hands.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, by the way, the thug goes 5 feet higher every
yeah,
round.
now he's 20 feet in the air. And then this guy will throw the disc at the archer.
Hmm.
But then
I
Shmau's
ray
thing
of
goes
frost
off.
the disc midair.
Yes, you're gonna have to beat it with a 14 or higher.
Yes.
That's
Uh,
success.
20.
The disc falls here on the ground. No one able to catch it.
Yeah. Very cold.
Then it is the archer's turn, who will run towards here and grab the disc. But she has no target to throw it at near this, so she will use her action to defend the disc. Gorok's turn.
You know, I feel like this is like, you know, one of those things where like there's like I don't
This
like,
is a
sport-
scrum in rugby.
Yeah, no, but you know, in like certain games, there's always like moves that are like they can be done, and a lot of sports people are like, oh, that's kind of that's like it's legal, but it's unfair. And at this point, it's like one person does it, everybody starts doing it. You know, you start like a mess where everybody starts doing the same tactic because it's too effective not to use. Gorok, will I think it's still best bet is probably still try to steal the disc back. Because in the case that he get it, it means that they do have to make another check to get it back. Where currently they can just grab it off her if I even grapple her. So I will attempt to grab it out of the hands.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that is with disadvantage.
Yes.
For its normal.
Yeah.
She has a 10, you have a 6.
I got a 6. Not a natural one, but still not enough.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Gora. Oh, that's Gorak's turn. I don't know if it makes a difference, but he'll get in like physical blocking way. I know probably I need to make an action, but he'll do that anyway.
Yeah.
And
You
turn.
officially have to make an action because the disc can, like a frisbee, move around people.
Yeah. No, I understand. It was more just like I think that's what he would do anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, lock sign of sight making it more difficult to aim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Something like
Then the thug
Actually,
can't do anything.
He'll move further back. Sorry. Move just a wee bit further back to kind of get in position to start defending as well.
Alright, and then the thug can't do anything, and then it is Shamau's turn, and we have 2 more rounds, so that means the only thing that Chad's team can do is force a draw.
Yes. Okay.
We're little buggers. This is
Yeah.
kind of my fault, but you know.
I don't think I'm going to have any luck taking that thing from anyone.
Do you have another larger deuce on you?
I do, but I think they still got a good way to go, and the chest is still illuminated.
Oh yeah, you did cast a light cantrip on it.
Yeah, and that lasts for an hour with 0 concentration. So I think I am going to stay where I am to recharge my cat movement and sack a spell slot to ready magic missile for if the enemy team throws the frisbee.
Alright.
Non-missing spell. Nice idea.
Yes.
Then for Shireen, moved here, and then dashed here. That'd be her turn. Chad. Still grappled by Amonhotep currently. And he doesn't wear any pants. So
Why did I do
Amonhotep
that?
is dragging around a half-naked Chad. He will turn around and try to basically make a worm movement on Amonhotep to try and wiggle out of his grasp. He has a 14. Go ahead and make an athletics check to try and keep on Chad as he's worming. He's trying to worm his way out of his grasp. He has successfully wormed himself out of it. Basically, you felt Chad dick hitting your skin and you were like, no!
It's like, I barely felt it though. 3 inches.
You feel the poke.
Yeah, just the slightest poke. It's like,
And
no.
Chad will move to here. And it's not an action, just an item interaction. We'll have the disc. That is his turn. Then it is Amonhotep's turn.
Doot. Give me your snoot. And
14. Let's see. 24.
well, that didn't work.
What he does is he cock blocks you.
Literally.
Yes.
He tries to hang it on his penis, and it's just like, I'm not touching that.
Rubs
yeah,
it all over the disc.
Yeah, the thug goes up another 5 foot.
Alright. That is Amonhotep's turn. Then it is the other guy's turn. Who will move towards here. And take over the disc.
Oh.
Then it is the archer's turn.
Doesn't he have an action? What was his action?
Oh, his action is basically defend.
Okay.
I know his action will be help. Help throw. Let's see if he succeeds in the help action. He does not. So the next person that throws the disc that he's trying to help gets a -1 on the check.
But she doesn't know that.
She doesn't know that. Then the archer
His
who
hands
takes
are,
it over.
extremely sweaty, and they just make it slippy.
There's cum stains of Chad on it.
Oh! Like he's a 2-second man on top of me.
He's an at-will guy.
Oh!
He just has multiple loads.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh boy.
And she will throw it, and she is trying to throw it at the chest, just as a desperate attempt. And she will get a -1 regardless of what she rolls.
Also, magic missile.
Yes, also magic missiles.
Yeah.
Natural 1, so it's a 4. Go ahead, roll your magic missiles.
They're how they auto hit.
Roll the damage. Depending on the damage, I'll.
You
only roll 1 for magic missile, and that's 10 times 3, so it's 12 damage.
Okay.
So that is 4 minus 12 becomes -8. So this is what happens. She perfectly throws the disc, but then it's like, yeah, gross, chat cum. Then it goes towards this thing. Shamao hits it, bang, 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 bang. And then it goes like this.
Oh.
This. Right into the other one.
Oh.
Yay!
And with not much time left, we have a winner! Team Shireen! The GOAT has remained undefeated against her matches against Chad!
You think I'm the goat?
Just saying, Gorok gives out a Chewbacca-like scream, like as he roars for the success.
I high five him.
Yeah, he high fives you back.
Chad, the middle of the arena is over there. You need to do an apology. Shamal, please. Pants back first. I can't look at that thing anymore.
I left them in the middle of the arena.
Put your pants on before you get the apology.
No! Everyone, at least I have everyone's attention as they see my enormous, magnificent dick.
How did he get on your team in the first place, Shireen?
He was never in my team. The other guys were in my team. Ratchet Tuck says, "Can I please get out of here? Pretty please!"
Oh yeah, I drop concentration immediately. But before he hits the ground, I just look at him and featherfall.
Yeah. I would like to mention again, the spell does specify you gently float to the ground when the spell ends. So
oh yeah, that is true. Oh yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah, so I just cancel. I don't even.
Charles Chad, the GOAT.
You're not the GOAT.
Have to admit my apologies towards the retired old lady Shireen for calling her a bitch. As we agreed upon, he throws a monotip a bag of gold. 750. I shall remain with you as the current best disc player.
I hate this guy so much.
Sub out.
I feel like for some reason he's not meant to be likable.
As he walks off without putting his pants back on.
I don't know. I kind of respect him. You know, you got to have some confidence to walk like that. And
certainly with that size.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
This gold, since Satir wasn't here, it's only split between the 4 of us, right?
Hey, you put your ass on the line. You could keep it yourself if you wanted to.
Oh, I could. Yeah, it was all my money.
Hell, I would have wondered how you would have handled that if you actually did lose.
I would have just given him my money.
No, with the original bet.
Yeah, I would have.
No,
Oh no, I
no,
would.
he didn't want the money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He was gonna
he
hand over
didn't
the
care
bag
about the
and
money.
You try to hand over the bag and be like, "No, come over here, boy."
No, we had another agreement. Drop your pants.
Yeah, your mouth looking mighty purty today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad we didn't have to see how honorable my character is.
Yes.
How does honor taste, boy? Sorry.
So the other guy. Oh, I wish you good luck, Shireen. With your journeys, and I hope you'll enjoy your time and see what you're looking for. If you ever really want to come out of retirement of Disc, I'll always be willing to be in a team with you. But first, I want a rematch when you come back.
I would like to say I wish you'd get a better team captain.
You have to accept certain things if you want to win.
Sometimes winning isn't worth what the price.
He shrugs, shakes Shireen's hand, and goes away. As the crowd is cheering for her. This is a historic moment as they have seen the GOAT's last victory.
I will say this. I am going to keep this gold since I did only bet my money. But I'm buying everyone dinner tonight. At a very nice steakhouse. Huh?
Is that what you call your butt? Money?
No. This money, that show her the bag of money that he...
Yes. You bet him for money, and you were going to give him your ass.
Let us never speak of this again.
I have it in writing right here.
I grabbed that and like destroy it. It's just like nope. Tear it into pieces.
Drawing a legally binding contract.
The contract is over.
Remember this bet. You see Gorok like staring into the distance. This is now a core memory.
It shall always revolve that Amon Hotep is willing to sacrifice his butt for honor.
Also, Gorok's gonna have to get back to Grimlock and tell him how Homad put his ass on the line.
I imagine you all, like, now it's actually really late. Let's say it's like 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys gather back into the Hurricane's Rest, all of y'all.
I
Where is
I am proudly exaggerating my role in the team's victory.
I mean, you did get the thing all the way. You did a Hail Mary from all the way to the other end of the field. That's not exaggeration.
That's true.
It was a double luck Hail Mary, but it was still a Hail Mary.
Yeah. Pure skill. I will have you know, it was not luck. Pure skill. I am awesome at everything.
So it was definitely luck, but she did amazing.
Where are our characters, by the way? Oh, they're there. Oh, there's ones. Oh, there I am. Grimlock, though, before when you guys are coming in, probably have like I have the sense like he's probably already here, maybe, because it didn't take as long. You see him just like sitting there, putting down trays of baklava onto the table, and he's like, "Guess what? Free baklava!" As you come in.
Oh boy! Gora goes, "Yep, my place."
Just give him one of them, and then the rest are for us.
Hey, I am standing on the center of the table, just trying to get as much praise as possible.
I will go over to the
some of the people already, like, they were already there and cheering for you as you guys came in, some of them, because they were at, like, some of the followers were at the game as they watched from the stage.
Yeah.
I will go over to the owner of the establishment, like, how much for the honor of having the best fare for the entire table for tonight's dinner?
Best I have to get it out of storage. Let's say 15 gold.
Worth it.
Alright. We feast.
This meal is on Chad.
Oh, I suddenly don't want to eat it.
I said on Chad, not on.
As McAlvin says, too tiny Dick Chad. Let's make that his new street name.
It's gotten around already.
Yes.
That is horrifying.
McAlvin wasn't in the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Grimlock maybe showed up near the end of the match, like he just like walked in, looked in, and then walked away. But like, we just see Grimlock going like, "I didn't know they hanged like that." He looks down, he's just thinking, "I don't have a hanging one."
McAlvin just says, "I have a pinky finger that's bigger than that."
Oh yeah, lizards come out of a pouch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, that's why it's even harder to tell if he's a woman or not, because like, there's just nothing down there. He's just a guy.
He's just a blob like Ken.
I'm just saying. He's just like lizard folk are officially androgynous as all much a motherfucker. Like you can't like, how you meant to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Grimlock just sits down beside Gorak and goes, "You eat your fill. I did hear you scored a goal, Gorak. I am proud of you."
Never say that Amonhotep do anything for his members. But never say what it is I did for my team members. That point, I'll point it at Gorak.
It was amazing.
What was the other side of that bet? I seen the part where they were giving.
Nope.
It was
Nope.
incredible. Without even a second hint
Please
of
don't.
doubt.
Shamal,
order
do you
to
want to be
protect-
friends? If you want to be friends, you will forget that story.
I cannot forget a story. My memory is too impeccable for me to forget anything. But then that
Oh,
would
look,
mean
fish.
I'm terrible at forgetting things and I'm awesome at everything. So I guess I can forget it.
Oh my
What were
god.
we talking about? I can forget things.
There was a very good on its way.
Yes.
Xerxes, how did the conversation with the orphanage go? Should not have been any problems, correct?
Taken care of.
Excellent. Were there assassins?
And there's no response. Just kind of a look, and then he'll go back to whatever he's working on.
Oh, you will also notice that I have forgotten to put my plate back on. Amarosa is behind me carrying on. This giant plate, this tiny woman,
You and your
noble
slaves.
woman.
I did make it.
I forgot.
I did. I'll just let you be known. I did accidentally threaten the prince's balls, but it is fine. It all went well.
Grimlock.
The prince, he's not allowed to use them.
Grimlock. This is what we call plausible deniability. If we don't know about it, we can't tell anybody, and no one can get in trouble.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, "Too late. I have made the fumble."
Yes, just don't mention it again. I didn't
His
hear
balls
what you
are
said.
fine. Nothing happened to his
No,
balls.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear you say any.
I don't
Grimlock.
get why you guys let them hang out like that. It's so dangerous. Somebody could just bite your balls. That's just it's irrational. Why? Who? Why?
It's legitimately called physical biology, and we do. And when in combat, we do have. I will pick up the piece of armor from Omarosa. It's called a codpiece. It is specifically there to protect my testicles.
Interesting. He's just like just stroking his chin, thinking about it, like this is wild. Like this is information for him. He's just like.
I was like, oh, Omarosa, I forgot you were carrying that. Is it heavy?
No.
I will take her from her. By the way, I was petting the kitten the entire time while she was carrying it. I did not forget that she was carrying
I look around and see all the spots around the table are basically filled, so I just sit in the middle of the table.
With your brother.
Yeah.
Gorok. Wait, what did I had something, didn't I? Oh yeah, I know I gave like Gorok some of the bones from the oil bears we had fought. Oh, no, it's the same day actually. Never mind. I haven't done anything with those yet. I thought too much has happened the same day. Never mind. Leave that alone for now.
Yeah,
Come back
like
to that.
so much has happened.
Yeah, I've made something for Gorok, but I'll wait till the next day essentially. But yeah.
As you celebrate the night of your victory and new crew members, I am gonna say that you guys enjoy your evening and get a long rest, and that is where we'll end today's session.
Okay.
Yay!
Good.